Why?
Leave!
Somebody please clip that perspective.
Hello, hello. Hi, guys. Welcome in, welcome in. We are excited to have our second episode of Behind the Screens with the wonderful BoswelloxTV. I'm excited. This is going to be a good day. Hi, guys. I am excited. I am excited. Oh my gosh. There's so many of you wonderful beings in here. Ciao. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you so much, my dear. Anyways, guys, we are going to get right to it. We're going to bring Boz in and we'll let you guys have a little fun with this one. See you in a second.
Ready? You can rub my biscuit anytime, baby. Don't laugh at my badger, Daddy Milk. Stop being weird. Jeez. What the hell is this? Salty and sweet, either side of the meat. What have I done? Over the lips, past the gums. Watch out, beans, here he comes. My son is very, very sick. He's stroking his wiener, get him. Put it in my veins. I'm the greatest cat in the world. Oh no! I'll just talk to horses.
I'm not a gynecologist.
But he'll take a look. Just blow on it! Daddy, please, no!
And here's the wonderful Bozzy, guys.
Hello, everyone.
Hi,
Hello,
gigglers.
chat. Hello. They are nice.
Boswell, thank you so
Hello.
much for joining me.
No problem. Anytime. Anytime. You know I'm always down for a chat. Hello,
Absolutely.
chat. Hello.
Chat with them, not chat with me, right?
With everybody. With everybody. I like to chat
Fair.
with everybody.
Fair,
Right?
fair. Now, for those of you who do not know, Boswell kind of has a little bit of a jack of all trades thing going right now. He is not just a Twitch streamer. He is also an editor for many people, and he is also a graphic artist of his own. So, Boz kind of does a little bit of a lot of things. So, it's not just one thing. We've got all kinds of stuff over here. Although, I do believe Chow did mention the wiener hat.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Not the wiener. Chow, give me a night off. Give me a night off from the wiener hat. Please. Please.
Boz
don't even know
is
what it is.
everyone's edit
It's gone.
daddy. This is fair. I do hear Bozzy getting called edit daddy in a lot of places. A lot of places.
Yep. A lot of Discords, that is my name. If you see me in someone's Discord, you're like, who's this edit daddy? It's me. It's always me. So, say hello.
Hi, mermaid. Welcome in.
Oh, hello there.
Hey, cutie. You must be talking to Bozzy. I see how it is.
Who, me?
I hear he looks amazing in a mankini too.
No. No. Sideshow. No. No. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen.
Gotta love it
So,
when
I mean-
the communities come together to troll at least one of us.
Why is it always me, though? It's never anyone else.
Oh no, trust me. You will see it by the end of the night. They will get after me just as bad. Hi, Dizzy. How you doing?
Diz! What's going on? Welcome in, Diz. How's it going?
Okay, so as you guys already saw from the intro video, that was a piece that Bozzy here himself has done for himself. But
That's right.
per something you have actually told me in the past, I'm gonna start with this question here. How difficult is it to edit for yourself versus editing for other people?
So it's so much harder to edit for yourself. So when I sort of make content for myself, which I do find difficult anyway, not just, there's a whole different reasons why it's difficult to do it for yourself, I find anyway. So first of all, there's the whole like listening to yourself and watching yourself, and then having to like put something together using, you know, like sort of almost looking in a mirror. It's kind of weird. I find it weird. But then there's also the thing of like, you know, like you're overly critical. Like I find I'm sort of overly judgmental and overly critical about my own content, whereas if it's for someone else, like I just sort of look at them through the lens of like, you know, every other viewer. So it's easier to do for other people because you look at them as you see them. You're not looking for like tiny flaws or tiny, you know, speech patterns or like, you know, just like facial expressions and stuff. Like I don't see that with other people. But with
Right.
myself, I'm like, why are you pulling that face? Why did you say it like that? Why are you think? And it's just like the overly critical side of myself is just it just
Yeah.
sort of takes over a little bit. That being said, you know, I do make my own content. I do put it out there. Like I've, you know, videos on YouTube and stuff. But they always take a back burner, and that's like the
Right.
biggest one of the biggest sort of weaknesses really as a content creator is that, you know, the streams are good and everything, but then like, you know, taking content from those streams and putting them out onto socials or onto YouTube, it's never a priority for me because it's like I don't want to deal with that right now. I would rather do it
Right.
for everybody else first, right? The
Right.
people come first, right?
Absolutely. Makes sense. So there is a question from the audience that I see. Bozzy, when do you sleep?
I mean, yeah. So those of you who don't know me, I stream quite late for somebody who's based in the UK. And I seem to go to bed really late, and it is true, I do because the beauty of being self-employed means, and especially like as a freelancer, I don't have to actually like, you know, get up for like a 9 a.m. start, right? So like,
Fair.
yeah, I go to bed late, and I sleep a little later, but that's just mainly because like the majority of my community is in North America. So like,
Fair.
if I didn't sleep the way I do, like I wouldn't know you guys. I wouldn't be able to speak to you guys. It would just be like, you know, speaking to some other English people, I guess. I don't know. Like, I've just cultivated this community of for the most part. Obviously, some of them outside of North America, but yeah, like it's just to accommodate you guys.
Though. You've done a
So I
really
stay
good
up.
job, though. The community you've
Thank you.
got are so freaking wonderful and wholesome. Wholesome.
Right.
Wholesome.
I mean, I do. Honestly, like I've been so lucky that like the community I've sort of gathered are all like wonderful people. They're all really supportive. They're all just like really cool people. You know, most of them are streamers as well. So I get to like hang out with them when they go live and stuff. And it's just like, obviously, I don't always make it to people's streams, and I wish I could. I wish I had like some time traveling ability, just so I could go between people's streams and just be like. But you know, there's only so many hours in the day, of course.
Right.
But yeah, they're all just wonderful people. You know, it's just a great thing, and it's the best. You know, it's the best thing. It's the best thing I've ever done, really.
Yeah,
because I get to speak. I just get to, I get to speak to all these wonderful people that I'd never meet in a million years, and that's like the beauty of what we do, right? You get to see these cool people.
Fallen, thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate you. And yes, there are a few. You'll notice a few of them be like, man, I thought I recognized the accent. Yes, there are a few British folk in my community as well that were sitting there trying to place you for a good 10 minutes. I knew they were. They were like, wait, which part? Which part? Or are you from the Australia section and we're just not hearing it yet? Like which?
So for those of you who don't know, I'm from Liverpool in the UK, England.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm from. That's the accent you
Five
can
at
hear.
the most. Ciao! Thank you for the biddies. And how is there a hype train already? Bad chat. Bad.
Oh hell yeah! Look at that.
We're not supposed to have hype trains. We don't do those here. We don't need those here. That's fine. Don't need none of
Get
that.
cherished.
Don't need none of that.
Get cherished. Get cherished.
Is that what they tell you?
Yeah. Because I'm like, guys, what the hell are you doing?
Right?
And then
All
they're
the
like,
time.
no,
Get
we love you.
cherished.
I'm like, me? Who, me?
Oh my gosh, you guys are silly. I love all your faces, though. Thank you so much for being here and helping me entertain the lovely Bozzy here. Here's one that could potentially segue into something I already have in my possession, if you would.
Okay, let's
What's
go.
one piece of design work you're most proud of?
Oh, one piece of design work. When you say design, do you mean like video or graphics?
I'm going to leave that up to you, or you can pick both.
Video wise, there's so many good ones. I mean, I feel like I'm getting better all the time. So I'd say like the more recent stuff. So like
Mm-hmm.
there's some that we've discussed already, obviously, but yeah, I mean, obviously, like the stuff I do for Mint Artifact is just like, it's consistent. It's always pretty good, and I'm always kind of proud of that because
Right.
I also get to see it, be up. Well, I upload it for Mint, but I get to see it posted on socials and stuff, and see the reaction from her community, as well as mine as well. There's a crossover. So I would say like the stuff I do for Mint Artifact.
Right.
Graphics wise, probably my profile picture or the avatars that I make for some other people that you've also seen. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So them.
All right, go play, sweetie. Sorry, I had to do a profile check on my child to make sure that she wasn't like just wearing a hoodie.
Oh,
Because
right.
I'm sitting there going like, okay. Those of you who don't know, my daughter's autistic and does not understand what can be deemed socially acceptable and what is not. So she surprises me all the time. So, would we like to segue to one of those pieces? Because I do have your profile picture.
Yes. Let's look at it. Let's talk about that.
All right. So we're gonna move over to here, and I'm gonna actually make sure that it's pulled up before I. Wait, pants are optional, aren't they? Oh, not for her. So most of you have seen Bozzy's profile picture. I'm just making sure that it's all completely unseen before I undo this part. Most of you have seen this beautiful profile picture. This is the work done by Bozzy. Hi, Rip. How you doing?
What's up, Rip? Let's go on.
Yes. But this is one of the graphic pieces done by Bozzy here, and he does his own profile picture. He does different graphic arts, and I think you said PNG tubers for different people as well. I know is it PNG or is it like a VTuber type of thing?
Well, no, it will be PNG tubers, but yeah, I only dabble in that. So basically, with PNG tubers, it's literally just I design them, but I don't like make them. If you know what I mean, I don't like have them ready to go. If you know what I mean, I just do the designs.
You just do the designs. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Anything and everything that you see in my stream is the work of this absolute magician. You do a lot of stuff for Dizzy?
Yeah.
I know you did.
So I've done like.
Yeah, the intro video you guys saw last week for Diz was also a work of Boz up here.
Yeah, that's right. Also his alerts as well. I recently did some alerts for him.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you've seen those.
I don't know if I have, but now I'm sure he would enter a hot dog eating contest for money too, though, Chow. Just saying.
A contest, I would lose. I would sadly lose, but I'd give it a good go though. For the content.
Give it a good go.
For the content.
For the content and for the hot dogs.
Yeah, of course. Right?
Oh my gosh. All right. So, would you like to between the two that we have, or between the 3 videos that we have, which one would you like us to see first?
Because
Because we
I
can
think we should
save the other
start with. Hmm. Should we start with the Vienna sausage one?
We can definitely start with the Vienna sausage one.
We'll start with the Vienna sausage one because that's so like goofy and it's not like
Yes.
really a showcase for anything. I think that's
Right.
that's a good starting point.
So, for those of you who have not seen Bozzy's edit work, you're about to get to see one of them, and this one is absolutely hilarious. I have seen this one. It's freaking hysterical, and I think you guys will enjoy it. Now, the question is going to be, is it? Let me know if you guys can't hear the audio.
Hello, my name is Min Artifact, and I'm here to spread awareness and potentially help solve a problem that gamers and streamers worldwide have in common. You may have guessed it. I am, in fact, discussing the need of snacks for all of your gaming and streaming needs. Here, at the Whittle Wee Wee Club, we fully suggest and support the use of Vienna sausages as your top-tier gaming and streaming snack. Simply pop the top, and you too can enjoy these delectable Whittle Wee Wees. Salty, savory, moist, pink goodness. Put it in your mouth. At the Whittle Wee Wee Club, all is welcome, but not all get in. So the next time you boot up your game, make sure you crack the top of your very own can of Vienna sausages. This message has been brought to you by the Whittle Wee Wee Club.
Hot dogs are hot dogs. The dogs kids love to fight.
Okay. So that is one of the pieces of work done by the wonderful Boz here. And that one was done with the help of the lovely Mint Artifact. And that why was that one made? I do have to ask that. Like, what was the context in that one being made?
So, as many people may know, the wonderful All the Beans, he enjoys Vienna sausages. He loves Whittle Wee Wees. And it kind of spiraled from the collab streams where they were like trying them. He was talking about them. He was being obsessed with them. I don't know. And then one day Mint just like messaged me and she was, "Okay, should we do like a commercial for Beans and then like surprise him with it?" And I was like, "Okay, let me cook and I'll put something together." So I was just like, "How can we do this?" So I thought, okay, let's kind of make it into like some weird like sort of like dystopian PSA or something. I don't know, like because she sent me the like the raw recording and stuff, and I just sort of put it all in put it on the TV thing. Got some like stock clips of Vienna sausages and stuff, and then we just like surprised them one day. He went live, quickly joined VC. He jumped in, and then we were like, "Okay, we've got something to show you," and we played it for him, and he was just like laughing uncontrollably, and he was like, "Okay, send me that." Sent it to him, and now he plays it at the start of every single one of his streams. So, yeah, that's kind of how it came about. It's all about those sausages that he loves.
And this has since spiraled into a emote badge that Beans also has on his stream, and a little Whittle Wee Wee Club cult following that he has now since gathered.
Yeah.
Of which I will safely say Vienna sausages are actually not that bad. I did try them live on stream, and I have officially earned myself a Whittle Wee Wee badge.
Also, the badge was put together by me as well. But yes, let's go.
The last
Part of the
piece of
club.
cursed material that I believe you said that Beans made you make.
Yeah, he did. He was like, "Can you make like a little badge or something?" And I was like, "I've got it. Yeah, cool, I'll do it. Yeah, and he was happy with it, and he's run with it.
How
So,
does
yeah.
one join the Widow Wee Wee Club asking for a friend? Well, you see, Shoxy, that's normally a topic of genetics. So, oh, you mean that club? What for those generally, what Beans has to really know of you. Introduce yourself to Beans, and then if you
Basically, if you enjoy Vienna sausages, if you like them,
yeah,
you think that they're good, you're part of the club.
yep.
That's all you got to do.
Yep.
Just gotta like them.
I just gotta like them, and then sometimes Beans will be like, "No, I need to. If you've never tried them, I need you to send me a clip of you trying them for the first time, and then we'll get you in."
That's it. Even I'm not a member. I'm not even a member yet. So it's an illustrious group of people. So you need to,
It's
if
fair.
you want to
It's
get
fair.
in,
It is.
send a clip.
And to slightly segue on this, guys, and we actually, Boz and I didn't actually talk about this prior to, but if you guys have seen a lot of these emotes circulating Twitch recently, especially the circles that I run in, where there's a lot of people churning butter. This man has made, how long is the video now?
It's over a minute now. It's so big, I've had to sort of compile them all together into like a big wall of churners because there's like, I think it's 19 people we've got to do it now. So we've
Oh
got
my
19
gosh.
people. Just there you go. Rip's one of them. There he is. So he's
Rip's
he's
got
one of them.
one.
Yep. So yeah, everyone's joining the Churners Club.
Yep. So he makes the Churners Club. He makes an entire video with a whole bunch of them that are just sitting there churning butter, and I'm just like, I will never do that on stream. You cannot make me. And they're like, it's okay. It's not for everybody. It's just fun. And I'm like, fun until taken out of context by everybody else that I know.
It's just churning butter. That's all it is. There's nothing sus about it.
Right.
Nothing sus. It's fine.
Yep. Go ahead, Chow and Miss Gamer. Can't make Susan do it for real? No, you cannot make me churn butter on stream. Thank you. There's context. There's always context somewhere, no matter how small it is.
We're just churning butter. That's all it is. That's all the context you need. Right?
Onion. That does not mean you can make Sussy do whatever you want to. Oh no, trust me, this is so in my face all the time. There's no way I'm gonna forget it. Alrighty. I appreciate this gift you have bestowed upon me. Yeah, okay. Ew, gross. Anyways. Back in my day, we didn't call it churning the butter. Okay, so what's the most difficult project you've worked on?
Ooh. I would say so. I've done like work for like non-streamers, so I've done work for like companies and stuff.
Okay.
And a lot of the times, like those videos are often difficult because they're kind of particular, but they don't always really know what they want because they don't really know anything about the social media space. So there's a lot of like trial and error, if you like. So you've got so sort of you make something, send it to them, they're like, no, we don't like any of that. They send it back, and there's just like a lot of back and forth. In terms of the content itself, it's often simple. But they don't require like all the cool graphics, bells and whistles, but they are very like particular, which is fair. It's not like an issue or anything. In terms of content creators, I would say like it's not that difficult. There are projects that can be quite lengthy. So say if someone's got like an 8-hour VOD and they're like cut that down into a video, it's not difficult, but it's time consuming because
Yes.
each like say like an hour's worth of VOD will take you multiply it by 3. Sometimes it depends what it is, of course,
Yup.
but like. And especially if you have like no direction as well, because a lot of people just don't really give you any direction, and it's not a criticism. I don't mind that, like because
Yeah.
people will be just like just do your thing. Just you have full creative control. Just do your thing, and I'm like, okay, cool. But then it is kind of extra work because you've got to then go through it with a fine tooth comb. You're not getting like timestamps or moments that they've picked out. You've just got to find it all for yourself. It's like digging for. But I don't mind. And I understand because like not everyone wants to go through that stuff. The whole point of the service I offer is that to take that time and effort away from people. I do the legwork and then they get a cool product that they can show off to their community. At the end. So it's fine, but it's just it can be time consuming sometimes.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. In the last video that I just edited, I took, I would say, about 12 hours to turn a 4-hour VOD into a 3-hour, 15-minute VOD. So it was a lengthy project. It was a lengthy project, and that was just cutting it down. That wasn't even like adding the little bits I did.
Stuff.
Yeah, that was a good lengthy project. That took me about 3 days to do. I feel you there. I do.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like as I've become, more proficient in editing over the years, like the time comes down. So like it does take, because you sort of get a feel for where the gold is, if you like. So that time does come down, but sometimes it just doesn't, and you've just got to.
Right.
You've just got to sit and go through it all, and like,
Right.
especially someone who's got like kind of an ADHD brain, like some days that can be really difficult to deal with. So I've got to like put steps in place to make sure I don't deviate too much and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, it's just one of those things.
Dr. B, hi, welcome in, and thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Greetings, Doctor. Welcome in.
Boz, we all know you love glizzies, but if you were on death row, what would your last meal be? This is from Chow.
Honestly, the answer may surprise you. It might shock you to your core, but it would actually be pizza. It would actually be pizza because pizza is life. Pizza is just so good, right?
Oh,
like,
yes,
it's gotta be pizza.
Oh,
it's gotta be
pizza. Yeah, I could go with that. I could go for some pizza on death row. Yeah.
It's got to be a good pizza though, not like a crappy like frozen pizza. It's got to be
Oh
like
my
a
God,
really
right?
stone baked one, like a real like nice stone baked one with that sort of nice cheese on top.
We have these pizzas that my store just started selling, and they're like a Detroit style deep dish, and they were like $8 a box. Okay, but they're so good. They're like, we were like, man, I hesitate to pay $8 a box for these, but they're so good.
Oh. What is Detroit style? Like what? Is that like the square? Are they
the
like
square
ones?
deep dish.
Deep dish, yes, yeah. That looks legit. That looks really good.
They're so good.
I'm looking at pictures of it.
They actually made like a frozen version of it, and it tastes impeccable, even for an $8. Like, you buy the frozen pizza, you have to cook it yourself for $8. It's freaking delicious. Like, I bought a pizza and a thing of their crazy bread, which is made the same way, and I was just like, I would do that again in a heartbeat. They're so good.
That does look good. Well, I don't know whether we can get that style of pizza in the UK. Maybe we can, but
if you can, I would
make it one day.
recommend it. I would recommend it. It's really good. Okay.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
So
I'm drooling.
Right though. Boz is shocked at $8 for a pizza for a store-bought pizza. I am more shocked that I actually like loved it as much as I did. I'm gonna pay $8 for a store-bought pizza that I still have to cook. It better be delicious.
Right. Right.
Oh. Boz, come to Canada. I'll take you to my local Detroit-style pizza shop and tiki bar.
Okay, Beth, that sounds like a good day out. That sounds like
yeah.
my kind of day.
But you know what would be even funnier though is you wouldn't even just have chow. You would have an entire like trail of Canadians following you around that day. They would just be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
we're going to Chow's house because she's got Boz.
Just everyone just like piling in, like let's watch him eat pizza, like on some kind of like experiment or something. Like
They would be ordering you stuff. You know Diz.
Oh yeah, actually,
He would be like, here, try
Oh,
this.
yeah. Diz would be getting
Here's a
me
can of Vienna
very
sausages because we flew beans up just for this.
I mean, yeah, it does sound like a good
Oh.
time as long as I'm.
Oh, did you cut
so
out?
yeah, sign
I
me
think
up.
you cut out a minute.
Oh, did I? Wait,
I think so.
what did you miss? Oh, I just said as long as I'm not on death row. That's what I said.
That's what we missed.
Okay.
Did I tell you I had Vienna sausages for lunch? Voluntarily? Just saying, like that. You are right up there with beans on Vienna sausages. Then
Yeah, I mean, eating them alone is kind of wild to me. I don't know though. I mean, I've never had them, so I can't comment. But
I
just
think I've had
Vienna's on
them
their own.
before in like a traditional like beans and weenies type of like meal, or like
okay.
my grandmother used to chop up hot dogs and throw them in mac and cheese.
Oh yeah, that's good. I do
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, cut up
Um,
weenies. Yes.
Yeah.
Give me some of that.
Right? Cheap food is cheap food. Hi, Angel. How you doing? All right, so we do have one that, because you've talked to me a little bit about the family life and whatnot and everything. How does what you do, your sleep schedule, streaming, editing, all that stuff, the busyness that you keep, how does that affect the life at home?
It doesn't. It doesn't affect it too much. So like Lady Buzz works. So she has like early mornings.
Mhm.
So basically, when she comes home, she comes home like earlier than most people. She works in school, so she comes home earlier than like 5 p.m. So like sort of late
Right.
afternoon, meal times, up until I go live. On the days I go live, then we we hang out, TV, we maybe go out for the evening. But yeah, like it works. It's just an understanding that we have that it's like a couple of nights a week I'm going to be streaming and like
Right.
going late. It is what it is, and she's fine. She's not like she's not strict or anything like that. She's pretty chill, so it's all good. Like it just works itself
I
out.
mean, with you being her partner, if she if she didn't have a good sense of humor with some of the stuff that comes out of your mouth sometimes.
I mean, yeah, it's true. Yeah, we do laugh. We do laugh a lot.
Oh yeah, I can just imagine. We all love
and we
Lady
have, like,
Boz.
we have our own like inside jokes and stuff like that. So like
Right.
and I'm always like pranking her and stuff and like
Oh boy.
getting up to no good, but in a fun way,
Right. I solemnly swear I am up to no good.
Right? Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. We'll start with a basic one. What got you into the idea of streaming in the beginning?
Nice question. No, honestly, so I was a long time late. so I set up my Twitch account back in like 2015, I want to say, literally just to watch some like YouTubers that I used to enjoy to like when they streamed. But then I didn't really watch all that much, and then just sort of towards the end of the pandemic, I sort of decided to just browse Twitch a little bit more. Came across a few communities. Then there was like one community that I got into, and I just kept going back to them. Like they just sort of just something about their channel just hooked me in. And then I was like, became part of the community, and I was like sort of well regarded in the community. And I thought, you know what, like I could stream, right? I could give it a go. So that's when I started properly. I did dabble in streaming a little bit before that. So sort of 2018, 2019, I thought about streaming a little bit. Decided to go live for the first time. So I was streaming City Skylines, which is like a city builder game. If for those of you who don't know.
Yep.
Went live, no viewers. Didn't speak. I was just so like petrified of the idea that someone might be watching. I got about 25 minutes into the stream, and somebody came in chat, and then they were like, "Yeah, you don't speak much, do you?" And I was like, "Oh shit! Like someone can see me. Someone's actually watching what I'm doing." And I just like had a mild panic attack. Ended stream immediately, and I was like, "Nope, I'm not cut out for streaming. I'll never stream again. That's it. I can't do it." But then once I got into like streaming community,
Right.
2-3 years down the line, I was like, okay, this might be something I could do. I just need to get over that hurdle of this is terrifying. People are watching me, and yeah, I just slowly built up from there. So 2021, I think it was just after Halloween, so it was like early November 2021. I started streaming, and I haven't stopped since. So yeah.
Cool.
That's where I'm up to now.
Not gonna
But it
lie,
was scary at the beginning.
the mild panic attack at the beginning, that I think that happens to everybody. I think that happens to everybody, unless you are like planning it like months in advance, and you have friends that are like gonna be so there for you that they're coming. That's the only time you're ever really prepared for it, is if you have people are gonna be there like day one, and they show up because they care and they want to see you succeed. Whereas if you start and you're completely solo, I can't even imagine. Like that must have been terrifying.
It was terrifying. It was so terrifying. What's going on, Blackheart? Welcome in.
Oh my
gosh. It was so terrifying because and the setup, like, oh god, the setup I had was just so bad as well. So I had like this like really budget mic, which was, I don't even know. Like it probably cost me like £5 or something. Like, and I bought it just to like mess around with. I had like the world's cheapest webcam. I had no overlays. I had like no alerts, nothing. It was just so basic. And then like,
right,
panic stations. I was like, oh god, I can't do it.
I feel that. Oh my gosh. I have a similar story on that one. I didn't start off with any lower end stuff. I did a major tax present to myself and bought it. Like my mic, I think was $100. I think my camera was like $60 to $100, but it was still pretty basic stuff. So it wasn't anything high end like I have now, but it's still like that first day you just kind of lock up and you're just like,
right,
you guys sure you want to be here? This is pretty lame. I don't even know what I was playing.
Yeah.
You can remember what game you were playing. I think maybe I was playing Phasmo. I might have been playing Phasmo with friends.
Game to start streaming with, though. I mean, City Skyline, I suppose, because like in my head when I first started, and even when I first like properly started, I was just like, I'll just play games that I like. Someone is bound to like, but then like you start very slowly experimenting, and then you realize like, oh, this game doesn't work and stuff like that. But yeah, like that resonated with what you just said there. Like the early days where you just like always like self-deprecating. If anyone came in, it was just like, I'm so sorry, it's so bad stream, and like people don't have any expectation when you've got iPhone.
Right.
What? But you're like, I'm so sorry, this stream's really bad. I'm sorry, my mic and my webcam is terrible.
Right.
What are you doing? So
That-
anyone who's thinking about streaming and starting to stream, don't do that. Just go in with full confidence. Just be like, and it'll come.
Right. But
Sorry, go on.
it goes to show too, like even when you're fully prepared, like if you have any level of social anxiety at all,
Yeah.
Twitch can be a very scary place, especially when you start to meet new people that you idolize, people that you're like, oh my god, I'm actually talking to you and I've been watching you for months.
Yeah.
Hello.
Right. You almost like build people up as like celebrities, almost, don't you?
Yes, you do it in your own
Starstruck
head.
if they come in. Yeah.
And
it's
that's-
wild.
And that's what that's exactly what it is though too, is like, and that's part of what this is about, is being able to humanize these people that we build ourselves up to think are like absolutely celebrities, but they're beautiful people, they're wonderful. Susan had that when she
That's
met
it.
me. No, Diz, to be fair, I've had that when I've met everybody, okay? Literally. If I jump into an entirely new group, like the first movie night I ever had with Bozzy.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
I speak the entire time? No. Not at all.
It was
I did
fun,
not
though, right?
It was fun, and I'm trying to remember what movie it was. It wasn't Back to the
Ooh.
Future, but I did stay for that whole movie,
No.
and it was the one before Back to the Future. It was no, it was Princess Bride.
Yeah, it was.
It was Princess Bride.
It was.
That was the first
Yeah,
one I ever joined
was.
in.
Yes.
And I stayed
that's
for that
right.
entire movie. I actually joined them the moment I got off of work because it had already started.
That's right.
I
yeah,
literally
remember.
sat in the corner of the text portion of the VC, just like typing away, because I am not about to like address anybody in particular. Like, I'm just going to enjoy the movie. Like, but yeah, it's social anxiety takes a lot out of you, especially when you become a streamer. That's definitely a hurdle you need to like work through, because you will meet so many new people, and
Yes.
most of the time
100%.
most of them will tell you you're not burdening anyone. You are
Yeah,
not your
100%.
presence is not a burden to anyone. And if you
Yeah.
think it is, take that little toxic little voice in your head and drop it out your ear and just send it away, because that's 99.9% of the time that is not what's going on. I have met
Yeah,
so many beautiful people,
100%.
including Bozzy here, Diz, and so many others who have just been so kind and so wonderful that I'm just like, even people I've played games with recently, it's been just an absolutely wonderful experience. And you meet more wonderful people remembering that
Yeah.
everything will
Definitely.
be fine. Mm-hmm.
100%. 100%.
Oh yeah.
Like, and it's not to say that's like sometimes you do have moments where the social anxiety hits you. Usually when you get a big raid, that's usually when it hits you. But like,
Yeah.
most of it does dissipate over time. Like, I
Yeah.
was a nervous wreck. But after like a year, maybe less than that, I was just like, now I look for an ounce of nervousness in me. I was more nervous for this than I am for any of my streams, by the way. But like, it's just, it just dissipates over time, and you just become much
Yeah.
more confident in yourself.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if you back yourself with good, good equipment. I mean, the equipment only does so much though.
Yep.
But good presentation, a good sort of structure to your stream.
Uh-huh.
Like if you put time into your stream, the less nervous you'll be, because you feel more prepared, and you feel
Yep.
like those things will assist you going forward into other streams and so on and so forth, and networking. So it's a long process sometimes, but it's well worth it, because you
Oh,
overcome
100%.
these things.
Yes, 100%. Like, for most of you who have known me for a really long time, for those of you who haven't, I generally do not open OBS one time unless I'm streaming. Okay. These past couple of weeks that I have had guests coming to join me for these events, I have been on my OBS at least 2 or 3 times a day, making sure that everything is properly prepared for these guys and everything that I'm doing in here, and making sure that the questions are all still posted, and if there's any new ones I need to be aware of, which I slacked on this time. But Chow did have a good question, and it wasn't a silly one for a change. How do you get the inspiration for your merch? Because you have a pretty awesome merch line.
Okay. So what I tend to base it off is 2 things. It's either things that I would wear, or things. So I look at other clothing shops, other merch stores. So a good place for me to sort of get inspiration is like a independent sort of clothing brand. I'll get targeted ads for clothing and stuff that's sort of that matches my personal style, and I'll look at things and I'll say, oh, that's a nice idea. I like the way that colours in that, like the layout of that, and then I'll just sort of adapt that style into stuff that's relevant to my channel. So I'll turn it into hot dogs, or stylize my channel name, or what have you, into that design loosely. I mean, I don't I don't copy anything. I don't copy people's work, but I'll make it into my own similar vibe, if that makes sense.
While we're on the subject, would we like to show off one of your merch designs, since I have one?
Oh, yeah. I forgot you had that. Yes, you can. Yes. Nice and smooth.
Nice and smooth. I'm trying to be smooth, but sometimes it just don't work that way. For those of you who may not have seen this one before, everyone needs a Boz bootleg tee.
Oh yeah, that is a meme. That is a meme shirt. But yes, get one of those.
Meme shirt. This is one of Bozzy's merch designs, and I had to ask before we started, what is with the skeleton and the hot dog? A sign of a pro streamer. Technical issues and being late. I mean, okay, Blackheart. I was supposed to start at 6:30. I started at 6:35. Bone Daddy, that's what it's about. Bone Daddy eating a hot dog, though? Need a Boz onesie pajamas. I think people are throwing new merch ideas out at you, Bozzy.
Oh yeah. They throw them at me all the time, and I consider them all, and I do try and make some of them if we can.
It'd be funny
so
if
the
you
story.
could do onesie pajamas with a bunch of hot dogs all over them.
I don't know whether we can do a onesie through Fourth Wall, but I think we can do pajamas. Maybe that is something we can do. I'll look into it, Dr. B.
There you go.
I got
Should
some
be eating a
merch
taco instead. Well, I mean, most of his stuff is hot dogs. But I had to ask.
This hat.
Yep, everything is hot dogs.
Right, this is a hot dog. It's all hot dogs. So this design is it's a design that I put together just for the t-shirt, really, and then it became extra things for we've got a flag with it on, we've got hoodies with it on, and I just thought it was a cool idea. I just thought because I like a lot of tattoo art and stuff as well. I don't have many tattoos myself, but I do like tattoo.
Right.
And I looked and I was like, that'd be cool. Just a cool goofy little idea of a little skelly wearing one of my hats, but holding a big hot dog. I don't know. I just thought it'd be cool, so I thought let's make it. I'll do it. I'll make it and we'll put it on a t-shirt. A couple of people have bought stuff with it on. I know Metal Barbie and Beans has got stuff with this particular design on.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, it's popular. It's popular. And it's
That's
cool. It's all
neat.
hot dog themed because hot dogs.
I mean,
yes.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, for what we saw from your intro video, a lot of it is hot dogs. And it's really
Yeah.
it's really funny. He's got a clip literally talking to me about his hot dog hat, asking me if he likes if I like his wiener or if I would prefer it to be a little bit less erect. Not even shitting you, this clip exists. And it's literally him in his hot dog hat.
Oh, I forgot all about that. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
How can
yeah,
you
'cause
forget
I
it?
pull
It
up.
plays every time you go to be right back. What's up with the hot dog theme? Is there a particular reason we chose hot dogs, or did it just like kind of come along the way?
So, the hot dog thing has been a thing for a long time, long before the hot dog thing came about when I used to play Saints Row 2 with an IRL friend of mine. Used to play a co-op, and when we played it, we used to kind of like role play it a little bit, but not fully. But like we'd always sort of go on missions in like matching suits and being all like badass and cool and stuff. And then so like my friend, he'd say to me, he'd go like, "Let's suit up and let's do the next mission." And what I would do is I'd go in, put a hot dog costume on, and then just like just troll him by running around as a little hot dog, and that kind of stuck. And then it became a thing like, oh, Boz likes hot dogs. It became a thing, and then I just sort of thought, you know what? Now I'm streaming, I'll bring the hot dog in. I'll play Saints Row again as a hot dog, things like that. And yeah, it's just become like a theme of the channel. So we're all hot dogged up. Yeah, it's become a thing, and I love it. It's not my favorite food. Spoiler. But I just think it's funny and cool, and yeah, people like the hot dog.
Speaking of the hot dog, this is another work of art that Bozzy has done with the hot dog theme to it.
So that picture's from my subathon last, where I wore a hot dog suit for the whole stream. So I just sort of, with that one, I just like traced it and then just added like shades and stuff to it.
Right.
So that's also my merch design. But yeah,
That's
it's more
great.
realistic, that one.
A little bit. Hot dogs for life. Angel wants to know what you put on your hot dogs.
I'm very simple with hot dogs. It's just ketchup and mustard. That's it. I don't put anything else on it. Nothing fancy. Just keep it simple. Keep it classic.
He didn't choose the glizzy life. The glizzy life chose him.
That's right, baby. That's right.
Alrighty. Here's a good one for. Let's go back here. And after I ask this one, I am gonna get up and get a drink. I am still listening because I do have wireless earbuds in, so don't be offended by me getting up. I love a good chili dog, chili and cheese.
So good.
Who are you when the camera is off, and how is it different from your on-stream self?
Ooh. So
While you ponder that one.
I'm mostly the same off stream, but when I'm on stream, when I'm behind the camera, and I'm like, I do put on more of a theatric performance. It's not like like I'm much more like reserved and shy and quiet in real life, and like people who've spoken to me in like VC or will know that I'm much more quiet not streaming. If I'm streaming, I'm like sort of doing my best to be more emotive and like throw my hands up and shout, things like that, which took a lot of time to do as well. That was like to become like comfortable enough to be like throw my arms, being like welcome in everyone.
Or the one that I've
like,
seen many times where you've gone, what have I done?
Yeah, what have I done? Yeah, I mean things like that. Like I don't do that in real life. Obviously, like if I drop something or I'm not stood there in the kitchen being like, what have I done? But I mean, I'm pretty much the same. I mean, Rip Rooster in chat right now. Like we met last year IRL. So we hung out together in Scotland. And he'll tell you that I'm much more quiet in real life, I think. But he also likes to say
You
that
think?
I wasn't. But I don't know. But like outside of streaming, the things I like. So I watch like TV. I watch wrestling now. I watch live sports. I play video games with friends I've known since I was like a small kid. So I
Right.
just like hang out with them, or I'll go out. If I go out to like a bar, say, or maybe go for a drive or something.
Mhm.
I live quite a quiet life. But mostly what you see is what you get with me.
Right. Right. Makes sense.
Buzz is a shyman.
Boss
Yes, I am a
believes in
shyman.
Joe Hendry.
I do. Yes, I do.
Here's one. I don't know if I've ever. I don't know if I actually asked is this one or if I kind of glanced over it. Have you ever experienced burnout? And how did you come out the other side?
Yes. Yeah. I experience burnout quite a bit. So like burnout, it tends to happen if something is going on outside of streaming. So like if I've got to deal with like, IRL stuff that's like, like personal matters,
Right.
that will bleed into stream life and I'll feel a little bit like disconnected from Twitch and stuff sometimes, and I'll feel a bit like God. Or like say if I have like a bad stream, things like that, then I'll feel like I'm so bad at this, and then I just sort of spiral. That's a big problem that I've got, and I'm sure other streamers maybe feel this way as well. Sometimes you just end up spiraling because you don't believe in yourself, which happens a lot, and that
Yeah, it
tends to
does.
happen around the same time as burnout. Normally, what I do is I'll take like a stream or two off, and just not think about it as much, and maybe I'll pull back from just doing a few tweaks here and there, because like what I do most of the time when I'm not streaming is like thinking about things for stream, tweaking things, adding commands, adding redeems and things like that for chat to use. But when I'm in sort of burnout mode, I'll just sort of push all that to one side. I'll be like, I'll deal with that later. I'll deal with it
Right.
another time.
Right.
Like for instance, now I feel like I'm in a slight burnout right now, but I am about to go on vacation for 2 weeks, so that will be the point where I rest, recuperate, and then come back, and I'll be good. I'll be fine again.
Not gonna lie, 2-week vacation. I'm a little jealous. Just saying. Ugh,
Right?
super jealous. 2-week vacation.
Can't wait.
Baz, how are you feeling in terms of pre-travel jitters? Is there anything you think you might have forgotten?
I mean, no, but then there's always that little voice in the back of my head being like, "You're gonna forget this. You're gonna need this," and then but I think I'm fine. I think I'm good. I'm just nervous about flying. Really, I'm a good flyer, so that's the part I'm worried the most. Once I land there, I'll be good, but the flying, I'm a little bit like, oh shit, I've got to fly again. I don't like it, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Flying gets a lot of people, so you're not the only one.
But I've just got to think to myself, like, it's perfectly safe. There's nothing going to go wrong. You're just going to just sit there for 4 hours and watch some, like, old TV shows until you land.
Right.
It'll be fine. It might be annoying, but it'll be fine. But yeah, there we go.
Chow has a question for the both of us. Can you see without your glasses?
No. Well, I can see without, but everything's blurry. It's like I've got Vaseline on my pupils. So no, I'm gonna say no. I can't see.
And Chow, these are blue light glasses. I don't wear glasses normally. I have 20/20. I work with a lot of lights. Mm-hmm.
I feel lied to. I feel lied to.
You feel lied to? If you watch any of my old clips, man, I do not have these.
I
I
mean,
work since a lot of my stuff has been upgraded, I have added a lot more lighting and a lot more blue lighting.
okay, that makes
So
sense
with
though.
that, I started getting more headaches, but I look better in cool
Yeah.
light instead of warm light. So I had to do blue light filtering glasses to actually kind of like offset the headaches.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh
That
wow,
makes
what's
sense.
that
That's
like?
right.
I have noticed myself doing a lot of the people with glasses mannerisms since I started wearing these, and I actually do wear these out in public sometimes. And people just look at me and are like, "You don't wear glasses
Hold on.
normal? Did you do something with your hair?" And I'm like, yeah, no, I can see perfectly fine. I can see perfectly fine.
I wish I could, because like wearing glasses all the time it's annoying, and I feel like it just doesn't suit me all that well. Like people will tell me like, oh, you look good in glasses, and I feel I don't look good in glasses, but it's just an inconvenience though. I don't know. I just don't feel like I suit
I hope
glasses.
someone clipped Boz's glasses pose.
Yeah, yeah. I was posing when you were talking. Sorry.
Chow, I love this question and I'm going to allow it because it's goofy. Buzz, if you were a flavor of ice cream, what flavor would you be? And there's a part two. What flavor do you think I would be?
Okay. I mean, I think I'd
Wow.
be vanilla, right? I'm a vanilla man, famously.
Fair.
What flavor would you be? I don't know. Hmm. Something fancy. Something fancy. I feel. I don't know. Maybe something with like orange in it. Maybe something slightly zesty. Do you know what I mean? Like a slightly sort of orangey, orange flavored ice cream, which a bit zesty. I don't know. I don't know. French vanilla. I don't know. I don't know. What ice cream flavor do you think you would actually be?
Me? To be honest, I feel really called out by my mod right now. Orange creamsicle ice cream, it's a thing. I was just gonna say just a push pop because he said orange, and I was like, "Ooh, I like push pops." I am a mint chocolate chip, sweet with a slight zest. I can get behind that one.
Mm.
But for all of you who do not, so as much as you guys like to see the spicy side of Susan, because most of you zero in on that, I am more of a butter pecan than any of you might realize.
Wait, is that something I should know? I don't know what that is. Wait, let
Butter
me Google
pecan
this.
ice cream is delicious.
Well, that does look good. Hmm. Okay. Okay. What's the reasoning behind it though?
When it comes to butter pecan is a very like it's almost vanilla, but it's got a very I don't even know how to describe the flavor. Um
Nutty? A little
besides
nutty?
being nutty. Um and then see a lot of them are saying nutty now. Yes, like a very smooth and very buttery type of ice cream that has a very like kind of like that pecan flavor sprinkled in with it as well, like almost like a buttery caramel. There we go. And it's a very sweet tasting one that it's been one of my favorites for a really long time. And people just look at me and go, like when I was like 12, they were like, "What did you just order?" I was like, "What's wrong with that?" They're like, "Sweetie, only people that order that ice cream when they come in here are like 60 years and up." They're like, you're 12.
Why are they judging?
Right.
Nothing wrong with that.
And
Like, why are they
I've
judging?
kind of taken it as a, when it comes to me as a person, I have a tendency to be like more that old soul
Yeah,
where
I can see that.
I appreciate lots of different things. Like there's so many different flavors of ice cream that I like. So many different flavors. Like unless you give me like Scooperman or Blue Moon, I will toss it out the window. I'm sorry. I know I'm from Michigan and Blue Moon is supposed to be the staple of the state. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. It's ugh. It tastes like chalk to me. And so apologies everybody. I can't do Superman. I can't do Blue Moon. It doesn't appeal to my taste buds in any way, shape, or form. So I'm more of a smooth, plain ice cream type with a little bit of flavoring. So, if that answers your question, Chow. Let's see.
By the way, I've just looked up Blue Moon ice cream because I wasn't sure what it was, and it just says it's a brightly blue ice cream flavor. What does that even mean? Like, what does it taste like? You said it tastes like chalk. Like,
I think
what's
it tastes like
supposed
chalk.
to taste like?
It. Can anybody else in chat explain what Blue Moon is supposed to taste like? Because I wouldn't do it justice.
Someone's saying it's
It
like
is a-
marshmallow flavor.
It is a bright blue ice cream that to me
Yeah.
does not taste very good. And like Superman, it turns your mouth blue. Blue Moon is nasty. Thank you. Can we ask the food question now? I don't know. I'm Canadian. Yeah. But it's Blue Moon is just gross. But we get stuff like that, and it's often compared to raspberry, lemon, and marshmallow.
Oh, okay.
But yes, gross.
Hmm.
Like Superman is kind of, to me, it's kind of the same flavor. It's just rainbow colored. Whereas if you're gonna give me a rainbow colored ice cream, it better be sherbet.
Yeah.
It better be sherbet.
Yeah, that's what you'd expect, right?
Yes.
That's what I'd
Sherbet
expect.
is freaking delicious. Get down with a good sorbet. Superman is just vanilla with food dye. Well, the food dye makes it taste gross. Now I want raspberry sherbet. Right. And you can't go wrong with sherbet. It doesn't matter what brand you buy. Sherbet is always good.
True. It's true. It's true. It's always good.
Oh.
Can't go wrong. You can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong. All right, let's see. What else? If you could go back. If you could go back before your first stream and give yourself a little piece of advice, what would it be?
Ooh. Probably something like maybe like I don't know, start earlier with like networking and like just sort of getting it looking good, like because like I feel like I left it a really long time before like the stream looked good, and before I even like started thinking about like networking, reaching out and joining other communities, sort of winging it. So I guess with the prior knowledge of like how gain like Twitch success, if you like, if you success earlier on, I think it'd be better. And maybe I'd like change it. Maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I'd change the content a little bit. When I first started, it was predominantly games, but it was just games that I liked and stuff, and it wasn't like that entertaining. I'd maybe start with like maybe I'd get in just chatting content, which is what I mostly do now. Is like just chatting. Like I don't game and all. So maybe that's what I'd do. Just sort of change it up from the start. And maybe it'd be different. But then there's always that risk. If I could do that, it and be as
Right.
successful as I am now. And then I've
Right.
you know,
And would you
flopped.
be in the same community that you're in now?
That's the thing, yeah, probably not. Probably not,
Yeah.
which is, I wouldn't change what I have now with the people I know now and the community
Yeah.
and the network of people that I know. I wouldn't change that now because there's so many
Right.
like cool people that I'm just, friends with now. So, yeah, I don't think I'd change much. I'm kind of happy with the roads I've been on so far and the roads I'm still on. Yeah. So, yeah, I wouldn't change a lot.
Every
That's for
decision
sure.
made is a different path led.
That's right. That's right. Exactly.
I'm the coolest Liz he knows.
Yes, that is the truth. Yes, yes.
He had to think about it though for a second. Did you see that?
I was like, do I know anyone else? I'm like, no.
uh Now, Chow is asking, what tattoos do you have? I know you said you're not going to show any more hair, but what tattoos do you have?
I have two really bad tattoos on my left arm. I probably am
no.
gonna get them covered up eventually, but they are pretty
Uh-huh.
bad. You can see them, but I don't like show. Okay, I'll show them, but like they're pretty bad. I don't know if you can see. Can you see?
Oh, you got a little star there. Okay, that one would be an
Okay,
easy
can you
cover
see
up,
that one?
though.
And then
It's a
can you
Celtic
see
knot.
that one? Yeah, it's
It's a
but I
Celtic
don't
knot.
really like it.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's one on your butt. Yeah, I don't think so.
They're just I don't know, they're just kind of dumb and random, and I don't like them. I just want to
Yeah.
change the whole thing because, like, so I got them when I was like 18, and like I thought,
Yeah.
right, I'm 18, I can get tattoos, so I'll just get some tattoos. And then I was like, wait, I don't really know what I want, so I just went into the tattoo place and I was like, one please, one of them please, and then that was it.
Aw. Yeah, no, when it comes to tattoos, especially if you want to plan out like an entire arm, you kind of have to like almost make the theme fit. And if the pieces that you're putting in
Yeah.
that theme don't fit, you kind of sit there and go, why did I do that? I could have themed
Yeah.
everything around this whole Celtic idea, or I could have themed
Mhm.
everything around this little red star here, and just all of a sudden there's more of them growing up the side of my arm going around in a spiral. That would have been cool. But like, you ruined one with the other, and you ruined the other one with the other one. So any theme that
That's
you
it,
could have
like-
had, yeah, you would need to like. It's in reality, if you wanted to do something with that Celtic knot, though, that'd be pretty easy to cover up that red star, because that red
yeah,
star is
100%.
really really small. So, I mean, it's not like you
Yeah.
have one that's like this big.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
it's but I like that one though. I do like that one.
Yeah. This one, how do I describe it? This one was, welcome to a little history lesson on Sus's bad choices. I put in, why can I hear it, but I can't see the video? You're good. Anyway, the Sus's ability to have bad decisions here. This was actually a tattoo that was based on a drawing that was made for me by an ex-boyfriend who was in jail at the time.
Ah, okay. Okay.
He had one of his general population people draw it for me, and he originally had our names in it, and I was like, no, let's take the names out and let's add something cuter. That's crazy
Yeah.
lore right there. Yeah, this tattoo was,
Right.
I took the names out of it, and it turned into a very, very colorful heart and banner tattoo that says love and trust.
Nice.
Yeah. So I have that one, and then I've got the Pisces symbol on my back. That one, because of
That's cool.
how much I would have to take down in order for you to see that one. We won't view that one today.
Yeah, fair. That's totally fair.
Fair.
But yes.
But yeah, I have the Pisces symbol on my back because I'm a Pisces. So I was big into the
That's
zodiac
cool.
back when I was younger too. So I figured let's tattoo it on somewhere. Turns out I have been told not once but twice now that tattoo artists love my skin because I don't bleed.
Ah, that's cool. That's cool. It's been so long. It's been like, what, 15 years since I got a tattoo? So, like,
Oh,
I've kind of forgotten what it feels like. But yeah, I need to.
yeah.
I want to get more. I do want to get more tattoos.
Yeah.
It's just money and,
Yep. Yep.
fear.
Eh. The only one I had that was an issue for this one was the outlining was fine. It was when he started trying to do the color. It started feeling like you had a 5-year-old coloring over your skin with a really, really, really sharp crayon
Mm,
and just
yeah.
grinding it in.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, that hurts a little bit, but that guy had me in a recliner. I could have fallen asleep with him on me.
Hey, what?
Not even shitting you, because this is on my left shoulder, okay? This guy is right-handed. So he couldn't really be on my left side and do it justice, having to go over top of my shoulder. So I was in a recliner, leaned all the way back, and his machine and everything were literally just draped over top of me, working on this tattoo. Oh yeah, it was a whole thing, but I could have fallen asleep there. He actually did a really good job. I could have fallen asleep there. It was beautiful. Yep, and that was out of somebody's apartment.
Okay. Nice.
Yep. It didn't turn out bad though. It looks good.
Right? I mean, to be fair,
Yeah.
yeah, that is fair. Yeah, it does look good, to be fair.
Wording is a thing. No, it's not. It's fine. It's not like I've given you guys a standby command yet. I don't think we need one, right? No, not at all. We don't need a standby command here. I would probably get standby'd more often than anybody else. They would be like, no,
maybe,
we're going to shut you down right now. Think about what you said. Go to your corner. Add standby. Thanks, boss. Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good one. During those moments when you have just chat is going off and then suddenly everybody goes quiet, are you okay with the quiet, or do you start to panic?
So I don't panic, but I just think, oh shit, like, what have I done? What have I done wrong? What's driven them away? And then I start to think, what have I done? Like, it's like I make it my fault. I'm like,
Yep. You start to
like,
Rolodex everything that just happened in your head.
Yeah, right. It's like, did I say something? Are they just bored of what I'm doing? Like, what? Like, why have they just let? And then a spiral, and then I get to the end of. That's weird. Why? What happened?
Yep.
And then
what have
usually,
I done?
Yeah, what have I done? But that is just the nature. It's part and parcel of streaming, I guess. Is that sometimes just sort of just one by one leave, and the numbers drop and the chat drops because just by nature things change, or it's just one of those things. I find it doesn't happen. The one thing that does always happen, or it normally happens when I play a game. So like, if I play a game, I'll spend like first like a stream talking, then I'll jump into the game. As soon as the game starts, like the numbers drop by 50%. And now I don't look at numbers anymore.
Right.
I used to. But you do notice that people just don't really interact as much when the game's on. But I don't think it's because people have left. I think it's just people engrossed in what's going on in the game, or they don't want to distract too much, or they just think, okay, he's like his attention's diverted into the game, so I can do some of my stuff that I've got going on, but I'll still have them pulled up and I'll still listen.
Right.
So that's the way I think of it. I don't think, oh God, they've
Mhm.
left me, they think I'm terrible. I just think, no, people have got other things
Right.
to do, and they're just leaving me to figure out the game. But it does cause a panic sometimes, yeah, for sure.
Right.
100%.
Like I had, I was alerted just here a few days ago that I was in somebody's channel, and somebody in the channel started talking to me, and
Sorry.
they brought it up, like I think it was like a week later to the person who was streaming that I ignored them, and I was like, that doesn't sound like me. I mean, what? And I'm like.
Right.
And he was like, yeah, she said something about you. She tried to talk to you and you ignored her. And I'm like, what day of the week was this? He's like, Thursday. I'm like, you realize I stream on Thursday, right? And by the time you're live and I get to your live stream, I'm within like 2 hours of going live. And I've got 7 other things to prep beforehand. So the odds of me just getting up from my computer and walking away are really good.
Yeah, that's it. 100%.
So
it's like,
it's never that you just like it's never usually the streamer's fault. Like if something happens or people are getting up or some people like get together and they play games and stuff, like we're still there lurking. Like I've still got like 2 different lurks up right now of some goobers that I know and love right now.
yeah,
and
100%.
you just and I'm in the middle of stream, so it's like for me it's like they're right there. I'm doing everything I can to support the people that I care about, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to be in chat. It doesn't mean I'm even looking over there right then.
It's just showing support, and you know, I appreciate it because a couple of times where I've but before I've raided in, because some like periodically through stream I'll check to see who's lurking. I never mention anybody, but like quite often just before I raid out to you, I look in the lurk list and it says, and I'm like, okay, I can see she's live, but also she must have me tabbed up, and I'm like, that's funny. Like she's, you know, raiding into herself. That's quite funny.
Yes, lurkers are the backbone of Twitch. 100%.
100%. Yeah.
I cannot confirm or deny that I have caught a couple of people raiding into me from time to time because I have them tabbed up. Because I do look over from time to time to see how they're doing, how long they've been live. Like, is everything going okay? Is there look like there's... Because I have a... Okay. I have been a moderator for so long. I have an auto mod mode that turns on. Even if I'm not a mod for said person. I have an auto mod mode that turns on. Yeah, and when I look in on my friends or whatnot, is there look like there's a problem? Is there something that's happening? Is there a tone change that I noticed just off cuff that I'm like, oh, is there it just turns on, and so sometimes that happens. Hi Kathy, how you doing? But I get it. So as ADHD as I am on a regular basis, my brain is in 7,000 different places at once.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I do the same thing. Like, you know, the mod brain. If you're a moderator long enough and for, you know, enough channels, then you do kick into that mode and you start like, just doing it when you're not a mod.
Right, when you're not even a moderator, you're just in the channel because you care that this person is live, and you care that you're just like, I'm here to support in whatever way I can. And yet you have to remind yourself halfway through, wait, I'm not a mod. I don't have to work here. This is not what I'm here for. Hi B, how you doing? What 100%. You doing? More than normal, aren't we? And we're back. And I know I have ads starting soon. I apologize, guys. I did not think about running them while I was gone. So, apologies. That was my bad. What was the pro streamer quote that Chow said earlier?
Stroprima.
The Stroprima. There we go. Stroprima.
Stroprimas.
Stroprimers. I know, I know. No one said I was good at this, you know. All right, let me see what we got. Because I definitely want to wait to do another video until after the ads. So we might just launch into another question and then we might go to one of the other videos after that. Which, do you have a preference of which video we show first? Do we want to do the next one with Mint? Or do we want to do the one with beans?
We'll do Minties. We'll do Minties next.
The Minties?
think.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a question. Oh my God, Dizzy. Hi, Luna. How you doing? Okay. What's the most important lesson you've learned so far in your career in content creation?
I think it's probably a mixture of not to dwell too much on like the small things like that. Like, it's not about necessarily your numbers or your status as a content creator on on the platform or anything like that. It's more about the connection with the people around you, the people that you
Right.
speak to, and the people who are part of your community, and just connecting with them. I find is way more important than numbers and things like that. Like, I don't know. I just think I think that speaking to people in my community and stuff, like, just hanging out with them, speaking to them every day in Discord, seeing them in chat and just goofing off, things like that. Like, that's worth so much more than numbers on a screen, or like a graph or an email that you get at the. This is how many people tuned in, and these are your average numbers and stuff. Like, I used like back when I started, and probably up until about 12 months ago, like, I would dwell hard on those numbers. Like, I would dwell so much. But now I've come to realize, like, it doesn't matter as much. It's just, it's about who we connect with, not
Right.
how many we connect with, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, I have learned very, very heavily to shut that off. Like, here, like normally, especially at the beginning, I was told right away, turn that number off. You don't even want to know how many people are on your channel. Turn it off, whichever. Nowadays, I have learned how to handle that better. Because half of the time I have Mix-It-Up's chat, so I have an extra way to check chat if need to. I have Mix-It-Up's chat off to my right-hand side. Well, the problem with that is right next to Mix-It-Up's chat is the list of all the people who are in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and I'm like, I haven't figured out how to turn that off yet. So it comes with its own. It comes with its own thing, and I have learned how to handle that better. And to never expect everybody to be there every day. Like, I know everybody has lives. Everybody's got other things going on. Some people are live and they're in here. Some people are live and they're not. I mean, it's fine. I have never expected people to drop everything to come and see me.
No,
like,
same.
I have people who come and watch the VOD afterwards. I have people who are like literally on like weeks and weeks and weeks long hiatus, who haven't been here in like a month and a half because they were out of country for a month and a half. It's okay.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
We can't. People don't drop their lives to come see us, but they choose to spend their time with us, and when they do, that is so important.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I had to turn that off. Like, Mix-It-Up is minimized. Yeah, I have learned how to handle it in my own brain, to the point where I'm not looking at it 24/7. It's there, but I don't look at it.
I like
So
period. So I don't have Mix It Up. I mean, I use Mix It Up, but I don't have the chat up from Mix It Up.
mhm.
But I just in OBS I turn off the view count because
Yep.
I went back. So when I used to have it on, and I did notice, like, I went back and watched some VODs when I was like clipping stuff for content.
Yeah.
I was like looking through, and I was like, my whole like demeanor changed when I knew there was like a low point in like viewership. Like I wasn't as like like I wasn't as animated, sort of deflated and a bit sort of. You could tell by the expression, and I know I sort of read my facial expressions more than anybody else probably does.
Mhm.
But I was just like it shows that you look slightly like perturbed that the numbers have dropped. So I was like, I can't do this. Like I can't sit there and convey to at least, even if it's just one person,
Right.
feel like slightly like, oh god, the numbers have dropped. So I was like, right, turn it off, and pretend pretend that you stream 30 people, even if it's only two.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
Right.
I don't care. I'll just do what I do. It's just a performance that I start and finish, and I'll maybe look at the numbers afterwards. But during the stream, I don't look. The only thing I'll check during the stream is if I'm on an ad break, I'll check like who's lurking. That's it.
Right.
From time to time, and it's just to see, oh cool, so and so's here, or
Right.
But I'll never, like I said before, I'll never call. It's just a case of, oh nice, someone's popped in, and I've noticed.
Right. Yeah, I've had friends tell me before that they were like, "Yeah, I've been lurking you the last few times you went live," and I was like, "I know." my buddy,
Right.
I have a buddy who I've known on this platform for a really long time, and he was like, "Yeah, I've been in there lurking on you. You doing some good work over there," and I'm like, I know you've been there."
The scariest thing for me, and this is something that I've like, I think I've spoken about it before, but the scariest thing for me was the first time, like, an IRL friend, like when we were in a bar together, and they said, "Oh, by the way, I was lurking the other night in your stream, and like I had no idea in you were," and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like people I know in real life know that, and they're like, "Some good stuff you're doing." Though I was like, it was like such a relief. God, like people don't think I'm a dick. Like,
Right.
my
Right.
God.
Oh man. So every once in a while, you guys will see them come through chat. I've got a couple of VIPs that come through here that are actually family members of mine. Two of them are my brothers, and one of them is a cousin who also lives near one of my older brother. And the two of them are like connected at the hip all the time anyway. So they come in all the time just to give me shit. Well, it's family. I expect it. I had to warn the mods ahead of time. If you see any of these names and they have pink badges, if they say something weird, just ignore them. It's fine.
It's fine.
I know who they are personally, and I will kick a kneecap in the next time I see them. It's great. But the last time any of them, the one day when I took a pie to the face during stream, okay? My older brother literally posted into chat that I had my daughter do it. I had my 7-year-old do it. He literally was posting in chat, "I am calling everyone right now. We are getting the whole family here to watch you do this." And I'm like, and they watched it on one phone and recorded it on another phone so that they could send it to my mom.
Oh God.
Like one was recording the other one's phone. That's how far this went, so they could send it to my mother. And I'm like, why? What?
Right?
Mom barely knows what Twitch is. She
Oh,
calls
well,
it me
yeah,
mod
that's a whole
squatting.
thing.
That's what she calls it, mod squatting.
Mod squatting.
How's your mod squatting going? And I'm like, oh my God, Mom, just stop. Just stop.
See, my parents know that a stream, but they don't understand what it like they don't understand
Yeah.
what it is. Like they initially thought it was some like sex work or something. I was like, no,
Right.
no,
That's what they
like
always assume.
it's so the way I explained it to my dad was just like, oh, like because he knows I've always, how I like video games, do it, but people watch me play, and then he sort of kind of understood that, and he was like, oh, cool, that's a cool thing. I was like, yeah, yeah, and that was it. But he doesn't really know what it is.
Chow's asking for the Boz OnlyFans when?
You'll never find it. What? But yeah, like, it is what it is. I do mind people find out, but because like I don't know about you, but like,
Right.
did you like keep it secret from like like IRL friends? Because I did for a long time.
I kept it a secret from a lot of people I knew IRL for a really long time. My older brother has one of my first badges. He knew because he actually was the one who introduced me to Twitch back 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah,
he was the one who introduced
that
me to
makes sense.
Twitch. So he made sure that he had my founder's badge. And it was it was just one of those things. So he has one of my founders badges. He was there from the start, has been subscribed to me ever since. And as much as he gives me shit, I think I do genuinely think he is proud of me for being able to kind of put myself out here. Because this is not something I would normally have done IRL. Being on the internet doing this gives you a world of new opportunities to do stuff that you love to do. And did I ever think that this would turn into a just chatting session? No, because I was always terrified of that notion.
Right? Like, honestly, same. Yeah, like I never thought I'd ever be a just chatting streamer. Like I always thought video games and then because like I don't know. I don't even know how it happened. I just sort of slowly wound down the video games and just chatted more. And like I don't know. And I thought like, well, maybe people like me for me and not for. I don't know. Like it was just a feeling. I was like, okay, I guess I'll try chatting, and then it's just been so much easier to do a chatting stream for some reason now. I don't know.
For me, I think it was a lot of like for me, I think it was a lot of like self-consciousness in myself because when I was growing up, I always considered myself to be like the invisible kid because in my in my grade, everyone else had friends in our grade. I did not. Like I had friends that were older than me and beneath me in my high school. So it was like, okay, well, I'm the kid that everybody just like I've never once been invited to one of our class reunions, and I wonder if it's because they can't remember exactly what year I graduated.
Yeah.
So they just are like, let's just easier not to invite her because if we get it wrong, we're gonna look really stupid. But with the way it was for me, it just became a normally invisible person becomes a very in front of the camera visible personality for all to see. You kind of want something to distract people from looking at you. Especially if you say the wrong thing and you need to turn the camera off, or you worry that you're going to drive people out because you don't look the part of a professional streamer or this, that, or the next thing. And you worry about all kinds of things when you first start. And
100%. Like you used like when I know when I started, I used to use like games as like mask. It was like the go between chat and me, because I was the same. I didn't want really. I just wanted to show off games that I liked and just sort of be a secondary part. which eventually changed. And now it's me and the community, and then the game. It's like it's just turned on its head. But like the game was the game initially started a mask kind of thing, because I was like,
Yes.
yeah, you're only here for the game. You're not here for me. You're just
Right.
But yeah.
But that's why I like doing these little sit downs with people, because a lot of the time, especially nowadays, the people that you meet can be from two very different, what I call categories on Twitch. You have the people who are absolutely 100% themselves all the time, aka Diz.
Yeah, 100%.
Very that side of the spectrum. And you got the other side where you have your PNG tubers, your VTubers, your people who are constantly in that state of, I need to hide behind something because I don't want people to either A, see me and recognize me IRL, or I am much more comfortable playing a character than I am being myself.
Yeah,
and
100%.
What I like about this setting here is I like to be able to actually, and you can ask Diz, like you can ask so many of these other people in here. I like to actually get to know the people that I talk to, and get to know them behind the mask, behind the screen, behind the persona, the costume, and it just to get down to who is this person that I'm actually talking to who is this person that I'm watching all the time. Is it more is it more a mask, or has it just sort of become who they are? And to some of them, to some degree, it is.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's honestly, yeah, and this is why this I've said it before. Like, this is a good idea, because I think it's important we sort of discover the people behind the username and the cool, like,
Yes.
graphics and profile pictures and messages in chat. I think it's cool that we can get to know people a bit more.
Yes, exactly.
Slightly more personal level.
Right. And that's why I love that I've finally been able to make this a thing. Getting to know these people, getting to give the communities an opportunity to actually connect more with the people that they love, the people that they idolize, that they come in to watch every day, and that they support all the time. Giving them an opportunity to actually get to know these people can lead to a lot of growth on many different on many different sides. And not to mention, like, not gonna lie, what we're showing off for you, I mean, this is about you guys. I will literally show off everything that you guys have done. Like right now, we can go into one more of Boz's videos before I go on another tangent and forget about it.
Smooth. Mighty smooth.
I am so smooth. You know that, right? I have practiced this in my head 7,000 times, and I will still forget that we have more stuff to show. So, guys.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
10 out of 10 segues. Oh, they're fantastic, aren't they? Yup. My segues are... I will get better at them, I swear. All right. So... if you want to do the next one with Mint, you guys will see more than just one person. You guys will see the lovely Mint artifact who we have already seen. And we are also going to be seeing the lovely the Raven Armed. So if you guys will stay tuned for this one actually had me rolling in my chair. I was very happy with this one. This one was stellar. So... oh, will you load and stop?
I can video us till...
there we go. Okay, so here it goes. So you guys enjoy. This is another one of Bozzy's work. Like I said, focus strictly on the wonderful, the Raven Armed and Mint artifact. So let me know if the volume needs adjusted, and we'll go from here.
I could video us till 2 in the morning.
Oh my gosh. Put it wherever you want. Maybe I shouldn't have told you that. Can we cut? Retake.
Okay, I also need a massage. Is anybody like? Can anybody kind of get back into this trap
just
for
lean
me?
over a little further and I'll get it.
Like,
yeah, just lean over.
on your screen.
Yeah.
On my screen, I'm just ducking off.
I got
On my
it,
screen,
though.
I'm avoiding
magic.
eye contact.
Why would
Right?
you?
Is that feeling good
No.
for you? Do you like that?
Wait here. Hold on. I will show you my booty as well. Are you ready?
Now my butt has been on 2 screens at once. This is scary.
I only have one monitor, which is over here. And then so my gaming screen is 32 inches. Also, I am only 5'3.5", so I'm not very tall.
I am gonna be popular on Twitch. I'm learning. I know how to do this. So I'm giving you guys too much right now. Y'all need to back up. Come back up.
And I only use one finger.
I'm
I just
sorry.
do that, and then because I don't like to grab the.
You
the
just use
thingy
one
with-
finger?
Just
Man,
one
come
finger.
on. Be real. It's
Let's
one finger.
go.
Don't sell yourself short. You're better than that. It's okay.
I'm sorry. I can't. I mean, I might. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. Because my chat's gonna take that and run.
I'm betting at least 3. So we're gonna say, though. Man, do you ever just like put your hand in your pants?
You know,
Like just casually sitting
just
around.
casually.
I know, you know, because like I mean, I don't know if you know, but like a lot of dudes will just sit back and they'll just like,
Yeah.
you know, like you sit there,
Yeah,
you're,
I've
like, you're
always-
just on your phone.
What is
You
that
know,
about?
it's like it's just a thing. It's a thing. Most dude hands that you shake have probably touched themselves before they've washed it. Guaranteed. You didn't even notice the really long, hard object that just went down your throat. You had no idea that it even happened. You didn't even feel it.
I didn't even
You're
know.
like, it was a casual Tuesday key. Give me something hard to swallow.
It was a small key.
What do you
Average
mean
at
it is?
best. I didn't think it was that big.
Big enough. You didn't even feel
Average.
it. You didn't even
Average
wait
at
till you
best.
think about it. Son of a... Did you pin your hair back before you took that key down? Stop swallowing. For once in your life, be a quitter. You've been trained
They won't let me.
too
They
good.
won't let me. The mods haze me whenever I'm a quitter.
The mods haze you when you don't swallow. Don't even.
There's a
Don't
whole
even,
clip
dude.
about it.
Nod right now.
Guess
Joke's taking
what?
it out.
Sometimes I sleep butt naked. I love it personally. It makes me feel warm.
I love it too.
You love it? Yeah, I do. I'm glad.
Does
that
it
you-
really? Does it really?
God
Does
dang it,
make that
that's not what I-
make that key just start singing down there?
Okay, there is so much to unpack here. Oh my god.
There's so
I
much.
have to remember I'm
so
wearing
much.
makeup right now. Okay, I have to ask, how much fun was that to make?
That was so much fun. That was so much fun. Especially as well because with that one in particular, like there were technical issues, so I had to like really dig deep to find the gold with that one. But it was so good. Like it was so funny. One of the easier ones to put together really because like it was just there was just so much. There was so much to put in there.
Oh my
That
God.
was just like gold. It was just gold.
When
so yeah,
them
like,
two get together, clip gold just
It's so
happens.
honestly, it's
But
so
then again,
funny. It's so
same
good.
could be said for Mint and so many other people.
Oh yeah, like Mint brings it out to people as well. I think like
Oh
just,
yeah.
she's one of those people who's got like instant chemistry with like most people, like everybody. I think, and I mean that's why like I can get like a good video out of Mint every week. So I do a video
Oh,
for
yeah.
Mint every single week, and it's it's always, there's always a good chunk of content to put out because like there's just so much gold in a channel, right?
Oh,
Yeah, it's so good. But that's like that's just an example of like, I mean, how many
yeah.
have I done now? Like 20, I think I've done now.
You've done
But
quite a
that's one of the
bit
best ones.
because
Yeah.
for those of you who don't know, Bozzy here does sus minutes of the week. And
Yep.
those sus minutes of the week have a tendency to turn into 3 to 4 minute long videos. And sometimes there's not one, there's not two, but there's 3 of them.
Yep. That's it. Sometimes they're too long. They're too long for socials. So like
Oh,
we've got to split them up into like 3.
oh my gosh, that one was so good. When you originally showed me that one that you wanted to put up for here, I was like, I was about to fall out of my chair. I was laughing so bad. But what was actually funnier is I was there, I think on Raven's side for that particular stream, and I was
Yeah.
dying.
Yeah, I was there too, I think, and yeah, I remember it just being like so like it was such a wild stream, and I was like,
Yeah.
there's gonna be some gold out of this. Like the whole time I
Oh
was
yeah.
like, this is gonna be good. Like this week's
Yeah.
video is gonna be so funny. And it was. Like it's one of the best ones.
Now, what were the technical difficulties with that one?
So basically it was a co-stream, as you know. But on
Right.
Mint's side, Raven was muted. So I only had the audio
Oh.
portion for Mint. So what I had to do was I had to go and take Raven's VOD and then like line them up, which was easier said than done. But we did. I did it.
Yeah.
It was fine. Synced it up. But the beauty of having Raven's VOD as well is that I get a lot of like his perspective and his like camera in there and stuff as well. So it was like because sometimes when you take clips from like a co-stream, whoever the co-streamer is, just due to like bitrate and stuff and like just the way it works, the quality of their camera is often like sort of is much lower than it actually would be on their side of
Right.
things. So it was nice to get like that both sides where it was like crystal clear, so it looked good. I got like a better sort of selection of moments and shots as well, because obviously I had
Right.
both VODs and I was matching them up. So it just turned out nice. It just turned out really like a nice video in the end.
Because I didn't even think about the fact that Raven was muted on her side for hers. But then I remember
Yeah.
also a lot of Raven's mods or VODs, everyone else is muted but him. So, like...
Yeah. Oh, so that was perfect because, yeah, like it was just his voice isolated. And then I could just overlay that on Mint's side of things. So it just lines up nice. And it just came out really, really sweet.
That video came out perfect. I enjoy that. That was a good one. You did a great job with that.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic. Chow's got a good one too. How has the way you see yourself changed since you started streaming?
Ooh, the way I've seen myself. Probably more confident now. Like I'm way more confident than I used to be. So like when I first started and like around the pandemic, like I had like a bit of a mental breakdown, which made me sort of recluse. It made me a recluse, and I was just I didn't really like go out much, and I was a bit sort of it just kind of affected me. So then streaming inadvertently, really, because it wasn't really the reason why I started streaming, but it sort of brought me out of my shell and sort of more, like even more so than anything else ever has.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel more confident in myself. I'm not as like, I mean, I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I'm like wealth, confidence. I'm not, but like compared to what I was like 3 years ago, like it's night and day.
Oh yeah,
I'm not like this sort of nervous wreck on a camera, like quivering in his boots. I'm not that anymore.
Well, that's good. Chow is asking, who cooks more, you or Lady Boz?
Me. In truth, it's me. Yeah. Yeah. I tend to do a lot of the cooking. She does do it sometimes, but like not always. Not always. I just like cooking. I don't mind. It depends what it is, though. Like, there's some things she can make better than me, I guess. But
Mhm.
yeah, it's mostly me.
Okay. Do you feel safe being your full self online? Or are there parts of you that you try to keep hidden to protect?
Um, outside of like actual personal details,
Well, yes, of course.
it doesn't not really. No, I mean not much. Not much I keep hidden, really. Like my stream's like an 18+ stream. We talk about pretty much anything except like the usual things of like no, we don't have, we don't have you know
Right.
sport chat, really. Not actually, that's not really a rule. We just don't talk about sports because nobody else is a sports fan but me. um but it's like it's that's it, really. That they're the only things I don't talk about is just like politics and
Mhm.
sports, but that's just out of choice.
Right.
Not because I've got like wild political beliefs or anything. It's just that I don't want to cause division, and I don't think it has a place in my community. It's just simple as that.
Boz is
I
the
just don't want
only
to talk about it.
football fan in his own streams. Yay, sports ball. Is that what the rest of the chat sounds like? Yay, sports ball. Score a
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Throw the golf ball
I've
through the hoop.
I mean, I've talked about it a little bit, but like I can tell that people are like, "We don't care, Buzz. Shut up. Let's talk about something else." I'm like, okay.
Sports are harder. Ooh, here's a good one. Here's a good one. If there was anything you would want to work on in terms of making yourself a better streamer, editor, graphic artist, what would it be?
Um, probably a better stream in terms of better streamer. I would say better equipment. I feel like I've
Fair.
just got sort of like pretty base equipment. I wish I had more space as well. I wish I had like a better room. This room is fine, but it's also very small. Um, I'd just like to have like some cool shit, like some like physical, but like lack of space, lack of money. Like it's just, I'm just
Fair.
doing what I can with the budget I've got, right, and I make it work to the best I can. But I wish it was nicer. I always strive for it to be better. Like I'm a little bit of a perfectionist when it comes to like streaming.
Right.
Edit wise, obviously I don't think I'm the best editor in the world, so I'd like to
Right.
just improve in that. Like I'm constantly learning new things and getting better and better over time. But I'm not at a place where I think oh I'm like the best editor that ever lived. I'm not at that. Not that I ever will be, but like
You're
it's still a deep
making some
learning curve.
good choices though. With the stuff I've seen
Right?
so far, you're doing a really good job.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
And hi
I mean,
Jess, welcome in.
I do my best. Welcome in, Jess. What is the best editor in the world? I mean, I'll try my best, but I know there are better editors out there. But it's just a process. It's like anything. I'm just learning
Right.
as I go, and I'm building. That's what I'm doing. I'm building. I'm not I'm not at the peak yet.
I have no doubt that a peak will certainly come at some point, even if it means that I play the game peak with you at some point. That would be funny.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, peak, yeah, of course.
Any projects coming up that you're especially hyped about right now? Something coming up that you're working on soon? Besides going on vacation, because we're all really jealous of that.
I haven't really got anything stone at the moment. No, I'm just sort of doing basically what's what the bread and butter is of what I do. But there's nothing like big in the pipeline. I'd like there to be. I need to obviously get myself out there more. That is something I need to work. But yeah, like nothing at the moment. But never say never. Something's
Right.
bound to be around the corner.
Never know. Boz cooking stream when.
Oh God. I need to sort the kitchen out. It's a mess. But maybe, yeah.
Okay. Maybe. All right. I know some of them have been waiting on the edge of their seats for this one because of how funny it was with Diz. If you could be a food, what would you be and why?
Hmm. Macaroni cheese. Because I'm
Oh.
reliable. I'm reliable. I'm cheap. I'm easy. Wait, no. I'm reliable, and I'm a little bit cheesy. And like I'm just old faithful. I can cheer you up. I can cheer you up when you're down, and I'm just I'm a reliable go-to person, right?
You know,
And I'm cheap. And I'm cheap and easy. Wait, what?
Oh my god. Oh Lord. Yep.
Don't clip that.
You know what's even funnier is that was a absolutely wholesome answer up until that part. But that is still going on YouTube.
Damn it! I thought that'd be cut.
You said it twice. And now it's clipped. So the next time you shout me out in your channel, just wait. Eventually, it'll come up where you're telling
God.
everybody that you're cheap and easy.
Oh God! Oh no! What have I done?
You did it to yourself. And it's even funnier because you don't have to shout me out because I'm pretty sure I'm on an auto shout out list.
Yes, you are. Yes, yeah, you are. Yep.
Oh my god. You did that to you. You did that to
I did.
you.
I did. Fell on my own sword.
Oh
Brilliant.
man. It's beautiful though. Oh. The amount of embarrassing Boz clips floating around in the universe is amazing. Oh, I can just imagine.
Oh, there's so many. So many. Good Lord.
When dealing with your community, do you think that there, in typical everyday banter that you hang out with your community on stream, do you think that there is any one thing in particular that maybe your chat lost the plot or maybe misunderstands?
So wait, so something chat misunderstands about
maybe-
me, or
Yes. Maybe something that chat might misunderstand about you that maybe just seems to...
I don't know. I mean, I mean, some of them are in here now. I mean, maybe they turn off the smoke. I don't think anyone like misunderstands anything about me. I don't think. Not that I can think of.
It's just a general question. I know sometimes when like even when I'm live, sometimes that some of the stuff that my community comes out with, and I'm just like, what? And where did that come from? But they may.
I don't think I've ever had an instance of it, really. Other than like, I mean, people like there's like jokes that are in my community and stuff that like obviously aren't true, but that's why they're jokes, right? It's just like, you know,
Right. Internal
they'll
jokes.
say things and they'll say things, or they'll make stories up about me, or they're like, you know, oh, Boz likes this. Like the one the other day, which
Right.
was like, you know, oh, what was it? It was something like, I was saying one thing, so I was saying like, I'm definitely not gonna do that. It was, oh, that's what it was. It was like some kinds of swimwear or mankini or something for 500 followers. And I was literally saying, I am not doing that. And everyone was like, yeah, he's going to do it. At 500, he's going to do it. And I was like, I am literally saying I am going to do it. And everyone's like, he's going to do it. But we all know that's a joke. You know? We all know that's a joke.
We're just taking notes.
Yeah, that's it, right. It's all past the joke. Like, I know they don't understand. And
Oh, my Lord.
I know that they do understand.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Boz hot tub stream.
Yeah. Oh, God, the big Ed bikini thing as well. Yeah, I mean, there's that as well, which is not happening. But everyone seems to think it is. The bastards. They're not really.
I mean, to be fair, trolls are trolls.
Right. I mean, that's what it is.
It's
just,
what spirit they mean it in.
I'd be worried if they weren't doing this, you know? If they didn't make these
right?
jokes and stuff. Like, I'd be like, wait, what, have I done something wrong? Like, what's going on? Like, why is everyone... Like,
why are they being nice to me?
Yeah, why are you being extra nice? I mean, be nice to me sometimes, right? But still, also, tell me that I'm going to be wearing costumes and stuff. I don't know. Not happening. Listen. You've got to make me say listen and don't clip that a lot. That's what you got to do on my channel. That's how you know you've made it.
I will remember that the next time I'm in there. Oh my gosh, teenage. Speaking of these lovely trolls here, we'll talk about the community for just a second. Have these beautiful trolls, or for any reason whatsoever during your stream, ever made you cry?
No, I've never cried on stream. And not because, like, you know, it's like some, like, oh, you know, it's not like some, like, you know, I would have the ability to. It's just, it's never come up. It's never really come up, right? But yeah, I mean, it's possible. I'm not saying it's not possible.
Fair.
But yeah, you know, just never happened.
I personally am an emotional being myself, so my chat has seen me on numerous occasions cry for XYZ reasons.
Yeah.
Whether it's they do it or a game does it.
Oh, well, yeah, there's that. I've never, like, played a sad game on stream, but I have cried at video games. So that, you know, like, it has happened, but I've just never shown anybody. But yeah, like, there's definitely instances where I've come close, but, like, it's not like...
Aww.
Yeah, you know.
Boz has strong back. Aww. Now, I'm just saying, Boz, it doesn't even have to be a sad game for me.
Or a happy, like a happy game, like Happy Tears.
No.
Oh.
I cried during Borderlands the pre-sequel.
I've never played that game. What happens in it?
I will say this much, since you've never played it. It was because of Claptrap.
Oh,
now,
okay.
To anybody who has never played Borderlands before, people have two very different opinions of Claptrap. They either absolutely love his face and they think he's the most adorable little robot on the planet. Everyone else wants to yeet him out an airlock just to shut him up. I am on both sides of this fence. But there have been times when, sometimes in the games that I play, where something that gets said or something that's meant to be like a little bit more of a heartfelt moment
Yeah.
will send me into hysterics. Has happened more than enough times on this channel where it just I am a crier. It happens. It doesn't even have to be love that my tat has given me. It can be literally anything.
I mean, I can understand that though. I can get that. Like, it's just I don't know. It's only just like really sad stuff that gets me. Like, it's only like I don't want to spoil any games, but there's like one of my all-time favorite games, like got me hard, and I was like, I think that was the first time a game's got me, and I was like, holy shit, that was a lot,
What game?
I couldn't I just sat for a long time afterwards, like, oh no, this is not good. I don't even want to say what it was because like it might spoil it for people who've never played it.
Fair.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a big game. It's a big game. If you know anything about me, you'll know the game I'm talking about, maybe. But
Gotcha.
yeah, tough one to play at the end.
Yeah, sorry. My cat wanted to make an appearance. He wanted his mom, so we have
Look at him.
We have a Felix in here. It's not even the normal one. This is the guy who normally doesn't come on camera.
Look, I'm just chilling out. Out.
Just like, Mom, what is all this stuff that's on your desk, and can I play with it? Yeah, he's a mama's boy. Yep, I got 2 of them. One is a bigger pain in the butt.
Very cute.
Yeah.
Very cute.
Alrighty.
I didn't send you that picture, did I? Oh shit. Okay.
Do I even want to know what you meant by that?
I'll try and find the picture real quick.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my gosh.
There we go. Posted it
Buddy, I'm going to have to set you down, you know. I need my mouse. And you are in the arm that controls the mouse.
It's in Discord.
Okay.
When you get a second.
Come on. I love you too, but you're going to get cat hair all over me. What? So, story?
It was a whole thing. Chat was going wild in his stream, and yeah, conversations were had, and then this was made.
Oh my lord! Hi, Distracticus. Welcome in. That
Deeply disturbing, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Disturbing is one word for it. Boz is super creative. I saw some of that the other day. I mean, after your potato sketch, that was beautiful.
Oh god, yeah, that was so bad. Yeah, that was so funny though. Drawing with a mouse is so difficult. By the way, that I will put that out there. But here we are.
I mean, you have said you did mention to me earlier that about the difference between your badger and then some of these other lovely works of art we've seen. Which, while he's explaining the badger real quick, we can go through ahead and show another one.
Smooth. Yeah. Well, as some of you may know, that I like to play a game called Drawery on stream. just chatting streams, where I have to draw the picture within between 30 and 45 seconds. Guess what I'm drawing. But the time pressure and drawing with my mouse makes it so difficult, and I end up drawing really bad badges and things. So yeah.
Yep, the
Yeah.
somewhere in Wisconsin box. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, but you know, given enough time, you know, give me a few hours and a pen, you know, a digital pen and you know, just a bit of time to think about what I'm doing, then this is what
Right. Boz and his rockets.
Well, yeah, that too. Check out the latest YouTube video to see that rock. But yes. So yeah, so this is another merch design, which was just a fun idea. I don't know. I just sort of like the idea. A
I
game
was
rage
wondering,
kind of
what's
face.
with the game rage with it? Is that what language is that underneath that?
So that is game rage written in Japanese. So a lot of my merch has like a lot of Japanese influence as well. So like
Thank you, Jeff.
that's one of the designs, like the Japanese writing. Just thought it was cool. I don't know. So yeah, that's available on the merch store as well.
So, have you done special art classes ever, or are you self-taught?
Self-taught, yeah. Just over a long time. So I've just like practiced a lot, and I just I've got to a point where I'm okay. I wouldn't say it was amazing, but you know, I'm good enough, right? But yeah, you know, it just takes a lot of time and patience. I found, and also tutorials as well, and like references. A lot of things as well. I use references. I don't just it's not always plucked from the top of my head. Like I'll use like references because like I don't know. So, like some things are just difficult without references.
Right. Makes sense. Makes sense. Bazzi also has done little bits of artwork for other people that we do know. And let's see if you guys recognize this devil here.
I wonder who that is.
Yeah, I wonder who that one is. Anybody got any guesses as to who that one is?
Where is it? I bet he's disappeared. Where is he? Get in here.
Got it. Yeah, that's totally me. Totally me. Yep. Yep. This is another one of Bazzi's.
Right.
The only complaints I had about this one. The only complaints I had about this one was as Diz's mod. By the way, guys, this is just say Diz. As Diz's mod, I have two very distinct complaints here. And that's because I am a wonderful little troll of his. For one, he's too jacked to be Diz. There's no dad bod here. It's all just, he's ripped. He shouldn't be ripped. That is, there needs to be the dad bod. Where'd the dad bod go? And Boz gave him way too much of a jawline.
There he is.
There he
Yes.
is. God, I'm sexy. What the fuck is that me? Yes, that is you.
This is just what I see when I see Diz. Like this is what I see. Just you know.
You see a blonde guy with a beard and no hair?
Yeah, and you know he's jacked and cool.
Absolutely jacked. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm missing the beer gut appeal here. I'm like, where'd the beer gut go? That needs to be a thing. You know I love you, Dizzy. Oh my god. Yeah, when I first saw this one, I had to do it. I had to. But Bozzy has also done
good stuff.
Bozzy has also done some other ones. Not just for Diz. We also recognize this gorgeous guy. This is another one
There
of
he is.
Bozzy's work.
So that was
Diz
a
when he
much
was
earlier
30.
one. This when he was 30.
Yep. Yep. So this one was earlier in your drawing career.
Yeah, I mean, you know, relatively earlier. Yeah, probably like a year ago now or something, maybe.
Okay.
So yeah, so this was one of the, I think this was like the second time Beans and I collabed. And I just wanted to like, because I did like a different overlay for when I had him on my channel. So I thought, you know what, I'll do a similar pro and I'll make him. So I didn't, he didn't even did it. And then I just had him in the corner, and he was like, "I love it, absolutely love it. Can I have it?" And I was like, "Of course, yeah, take it." And now it's at the start of his stream on his starting soon screen.
I think it looks
So, yeah.
pretty. Not gonna lie, when it comes to drawing, I know a lot of people complain about their ability to do specific things, and one thing I hear the most about is their ability to do hands. And
Yeah.
these look fabulous.
So
Like the hand
yeah,
that you have
hands.
for this is just, it's fantastic.
So hands I heavily reference because I can't do them just, you know, freehand. I have to use references because I always struggle with hands. So whenever you see hands, it's always a reference. It's usually a reference from something, be it a photograph or a drawing or something. I'll just do
Fair
that
enough.
because I can't do it. just you know, off the top of my head.
Right.
But yeah.
That
Silver
Rose
Fox,
says
Daddy.
hers is eyes. Hers is eyes. She can never get two of the same eyes. And yes, Silver Fox Daddy himself.
Right.
Alrighty. And then another one some of you might recognize. I think this one turned out to be really big, so pardon moi.
Oh
You
shit!
guys-
Yeah.
This one was really big. If you guys know Moosey, there's actually two different versions of this one.
There is, yeah, there is. So Moose wanted a. So there's a funny story actually with this one, and it refers to the second. This one, Moose wanted like not a PNG, a talking moose, for his TTS bot. So it was a challenge because like I'd never like done like a basic animation before. Really, I don't animate. I'm not really an animator. So it was difficult to get like, you know, get the mouth right and get the mouth to move and stuff. There is another version of this. That's what you see on Moose's stream when his TTS bot fires.
Yeah, I have seen this over there.
So we got this down eventually. But the other picture that you've seen, which we'll see in a second, that was the first iteration of it. This is the final. The way he words it to me when he asked me to do this, he was like, I like your profile picture, I like the thing you did with Beans. This one, yeah. So he was like, I'd like one as well. But do, you know, just I want it so it's a talking moose. So I did that, and I did that version with a mouth open. Cool, but I meant an actual moose, not moose meaning me, moose. So I was like, oh shit, oh god, moose, I'm so sorry. And I was like, start again. He was really cool about it, and he liked both versions, but he's opted for the anthropomorphic
Opted for the moose.
Yeah.
As Teenage just said, is this his first Sona? Oh my
Oh
gosh.
god.
So funny.
yeah. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's always a lot of fun making them. It's one of the few things I do that really relaxes me. It's like a real they're always a cool project to take on. And they're very time consuming, more than an edit. Like they take longer than an edit. But it's so like cathartic to do. It's so like cool, and you know, I can just like relax and just take my time and just worry about the the finer details and stuff. It's cool. I love doing it.
I figure I'd bring Skelly back in. He could chat with us.
Hell yeah.
Oh my goodness. No, like a lot of this looks super cool. Like some of the stuff you've done, I'm just like, wow. I cannot even imagine.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Oh, it's so beautifully done. Not gonna lie, I was a little shocked to see Diz in there, and I'm just like, and the only reason I poke fun at Diz as much as I do is because when I look at Diz and I talk to Diz, he reminds me of my dad. So it's hard for me to take him seriously when it comes to some of the things you guys say and not just sit there and go like dad, what you doing? Not even daddy. I can't call him daddy. I like I'm closer to calling him pop than I am dad.
I'm sure he's thrilled to know that.
It's more like my father than anything else. You know how many times that man has almost come in and yelled at me for spiraling in my own head about something? I tell him that I had a moment like the night prior, and he goes like, he's like, how late were you up last night? And I was like, till so much o'clock in the morning. And he's like, and you didn't message me. I'm like, no. Why would I message you at 3 o'clock in the morning to tell you that I'm spiraling? You didn't message me. Oh yeah, he gets on my case a lot. So I think he is very much on board with the fact that I think of him more like a father than I do actually like. I can't call him daddy. That's just not. It's just not. I just can't. But it's all love, and it's so funny. It's so funny to see. But if we want to segue into the last video that I have available right now, since we are done with your art, the ads are now over.
Smooth. Yeah, let's speaking of beans from before. Speaking of beans.
Yeah. Speaking of Silver Fox Daddy, guys, we also have another piece of art that Bozzy here has done for the lovely Daddy Beans, and we're gonna go see that now. Just saying. So we're going to. Where did it go? Back.
Oh no.
There it is. It's like how I refuse to call you mommy, right? But yet everybody around you still calls me mommy. Okay, so if any of you don't know who the lovely All the Beans is, you're about to. Swear to Jesus, you've done some amazing work, and you've done some real justice to these beautiful people on my screen.
Well, thank you. So this. Oh, sorry. I'll talk about it when it's
I'm
finished.
all the beans. You can just call me Beans.
You guys can hear it, right?
It's so good. But did you die though? Yes! We got it! If you could lick your own eyeball, would you? Oh, Bernie. Yeah, baby. Man, I forgot how spicy those balls are. Well, what's his package look like? What
this
is
one doing
happening?
tonight?
How are you, Beans? Push it in. How do you get this thing in here? Milk it to the end. Some of the things that come out of my mouth. I'm so sorry. Ugh. Stinky. Why do my hands smell? That is rancid. Back top down. Head don't.
And yet another one of my darling friends, All the Beans. That is another piece of work that Bozzy has done. And go ahead with what you were about to say on that one.
Yeah, so that one, so the trailer for Beans, like, that's probably like the 6th trailer like I've made for over the years. Like we've done like I've done a lot of videos for him. But yeah, this, like, that one's like one of the best ones. Like the old ones were good. That's like one of the best ones. But always just a good time, like a lot of fun making stuff with Beans as content. Like, obviously, like, Beans and I are, you know, really close. You know, really good friends. You know, we talk a lot, you know, behind closed doors and stuff. But like, just to put some of those clips together, especially the ones that are like text, it's just so funny. It's just so funny to me. I don't know. So yeah, but he plays it, you know, at the start of every stream, and it just sets the tone for his channel, I feel, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what are they saying? Oh, I just saw Vienna sausages in chat. I was like, wait, what?
Saying that you and Beans need to eat Vienna sausages together.
For sure. It will happen one day. It will happen.
One day.
Don't worry. Don't fret. It'll happen.
And you'll see me in the corner in the back just recording, because I am just gonna let that happen all natural. I'm at the recording of the eating Vienna sausages, so I have proof and something to bring back, okay? So that the community knows that it did in fact happen, okay? Not anything. I'm gonna shut up now.
I mean, you know, you do you, if that's what you want to do.
It's not what I meant.
Oh God.
It's not what
That's
I
a clip.
meant. Yeah, that one was caused by me. Good Lord, Chow. What am I gonna do with you?
Good Lord. Oh my.
I didn't mean it like that. Y'all take me out of context. No, I don't shout, don't clip that. I just accept that the clip has already been made and just go.
Yeah, sometimes you've just got to let it go. Let it go. Just let it clip. Let it clip.
It's
This is my
already
life
been
now.
freed into space. I already know that that's going to come up to somewhere, and I'm going to end up in some random person's stream, and I'm going to get a shout out, and it's going to be me talking to Boz about recording him and Beans while sitting in a corner. And they're going to be
Why is it
like,
always the worst clips?
Oh, I know, right? Always the
It's
worst
always
clips.
the worst clips.
Does not matter. It is either a really old clip back from when you had a 1080p HD camera that only costed you like $30, or your mic audio was cutting out back from when you were an itty bitty baby streamer, or you get the clips where
worst
you
ones.
say the sussiest shit that has come out of your mouth and you're just like,
And it's never in
not
another
here.
18 plus. It's never in like another 18 plus stream where that's the vibe. It's always like super wholesome, like crazy streamers just hey guys, we're having a lovely day today, and then I just come in with the big size 11 boots, being like, fucking, check
we're
out
gonna stomp your
this pile of dicks.
PG-13 into oblivion.
Yeah.
This is just normal. Like what? Like what else are we supposed to do with that? Like even if you delete a clip, somehow it still manages to make its way through the frickin' cycle, even after you think
Right?
you've gotten rid of it. And I'm just like,
Yeah, it always worms its way back in every single time.
somehow, even though you've deleted it off the face of Twitch, it still manages to pull it up. How? I can't count how many times I have gone into some random person's stream where I have immediately gone to, they're catching me sing happy birthday.
Oh, same. I've got a happy birthday clip as well, and it's the worst. Like I don't want it. I don't want it out there, but it always
Someone's
picks that
just
as well.
building with Lego. Oh wow, that's a nice rocket. I'm assuming they mean your rocket drawing. Rocket drawing.
Yes,
Oh
of course. Yes.
Yep, your rocket drawing. That, I'm sorry, but when I first saw that clip for the first time, the first thing I thought of was, I know you're trying to draw a rocket, Boz, but rockets have more angles. Rockets have more
panicking.
angles. You were panicking trying to draw a pocket rocket. Oh my god.
Just panicking.
Yep, your badger is definitely a panic moment. Oh my god.
Don't laugh at my badger.
No, I would never laugh at your badger because I couldn't do any better. They would look at the badger and be like, is that a skunk or a cat or why did you pull a bush out of the ground and just lay it in front of us? Like, what is that? It looks like a bush. At least it's not a beaver.
Oh god. Oh god. Definitely don't laugh at my beaver.
Pray you don't ever get that in your drawy sessions.
Oh god, can you imagine? Can you imagine the chaos that was in? Oh no.
Oh, I can't imagine. I can't even. Paz has war flashbacks. Oh my god. Oh. So when you do game, occasionally, I'm sure that happens from time to time.
Yeah.
What types of games do you prefer? Do you like more like horror games? Do you like indie games? Do you like little like builders?
So with stream, so like when I started out, obviously I just did like games I liked and stuff like City Skylines. I played a little bit of like some retro games, but then like I played a lot of like Grand Theft Auto. That is like my franchise. It just is.
Right.
So I played a lot of that. Got through them, and then I sort of bit the bullet because I was always like kind of afraid of horror games and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna go big or go home. I'm just gonna download Resident Evil 2, the remake, and I'm gonna stream that. And I just fell in love with it. Like I thought, you know what, I might be scared playing it. I don't know. Like horror's not really my cup of tea, in terms of games. Fell in love with it. Just absolutely loved it.
Didn't I just watch you play that?
Yeah, we're replaying it. We're
I
replaying it.
was gonna say, wait, did you just bite this bullet? Has it really been that long?
No,
or was this a replay?
No. It's a replay, and I was just like hooked on like the classic like survival horror games from the remade versions, and I was like, yeah, this is cool as hell. So I've kind of discovered that side of gaming through Twitch, and it's like what I like to play on stream, because I feel like survival horror's got especially games like Resident Evil, it's got
Mhm.
a bit of action element. It's got the horror elements, which is, and then you've got the puzzle elements as well. So chat can help you if you're stuck on a puzzle, or
Mhm.
my chat laugh at you and say
Right.
you know say a chimpanzee could do this faster than so. But yeah, like it's just a lot of fun. It's a good all
Right.
round gaming experience. Same with Silent Hill. We just finished Silent Hill 2. But things like that. But I'm open to most games, but some games just don't work. Like there's been games where I've played, I've thought,
Yeah.
oh, this will be a good game to stream. I've streamed it within, half an hour. It's like, oh no, this is not working. Nobody's engaged with this game. It's just not I'm not having a good time.
Right.
And I shelf it and then never go back to it. It just happens, and you've just got to. It's trial and error for a lot of things, right? So
Yeah. It can
yeah.
be. I have a little bit of a different approach to it, but that's just me.
Okay.
My approach is in order to not hate what I do, because I have watched a lot of friends who niche up to specific games that get them more views than any other game, because it's what people want to see, or it's what is all the rage right now. And I have seen people burn themselves out hard on certain games, like
Yeah.
Phasmophobia, for instance, because I was in the Phasmophobia community to start with.
Oh yeah.
I watched
Yeah.
a lot of them burn themselves out hard on that game. And I told myself right at the beginning, I will never, ever, ever niche up to a video game for the sake of views. And what I decided
Yeah.
from that day on was that I was going to play the games that I want to play,
Mhm.
regardless of views, because what ultimately my goal was to share my love of these games with other people. And I find that
Yeah.
most of the time you'll get people who are literally coming back just to hang out with you. Even if they're not
Yeah,
really
that's
enjoying
true.
the game. I mean, you're enjoying the game, so they're enjoying hanging with you. That's been my whole
Yeah.
approach.
Yeah, and that's actually probably that's probably a healthier way of doing it, I guess. Been doing, I guess. I don't know, but I mean, because I don't play games for views. That's not really
Yeah.
my thing is, but it's more of a
Yep, I agree,
I want to
teenage.
find that. I want to find the mix. I want to find that sort of
Yeah.
balance of it's it's cool to watch, but it's also I'm having fun. Just everyone all around is having fun, and I feel tick every box. And if it doesn't tick every box, then I'm very quick to just the game. I'm just like, no, I can't do it
And
because
that's
there's one
perfectly
element
okay.
off.
That's perfectly
Yeah,
okay.
totally. Yeah.
Everybody has their own style of streaming. I mean, we've got friends who are like, this just isn't doing it for me. I'm not having any fun with it. This game is putting
Yeah.
me to sleep. Been there.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm just like, I mean, I've played them. I've played games where I've played it so much that I've been in stream just sitting there going like, I'm trying to struggle to find a way to stay awake through this next little bit of content. But it
Yeah. Oh,
it comes
totally.
with the territory, especially games that you've played a lot. And if you just like, for me,
Yeah.
that's why I can't do like Warzone, Call of Duty, Fortnite, that kind of stuff. Like, unless we're playing the tycoon games in Fortnite, I really can't get into it because
Yeah.
it's literally just doing like Phasmo, I can do in spurts. If I'm playing with friends and it's the right friends that make it fun, awesome. If it's not,
Yeah.
like, I can do it in spurts, but that's about it, because my ADHD sits there and goes, okay, is anything actually going to change, or am I literally going to be stuck in a loop for the next 2 hours? And that's where my brain
Yeah.
can't connect. That's when
Yeah.
heavy storyline games are my, like, suck me into a good story and we
Mhm.
gaming. We gaming.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That makes a lot of sense. I think as well with I think where I maybe not go wrong necessarily, because little bit of success with doing it this way anyway. I think a lot of like prior knowledge of a game helps more than people think. So like,
Yep.
instead of going in blind and just being like, okay, I'm going into this game, I'm going to try it out on stream, and you guys are going to sit with, play this game for the first time, and you'll get my that. I mean, that can work, and that did work with Resident Evil for me, but I think a lot of times, like, I think it's probably better to have prior knowledge of the game, where it's a game that you enjoy and you like and you played before stream. You then play it and you can be like, oh, cool, you know, like you can bring in like, you know, maybe facts or, you know, things about the game, a little bit of like, commentary all the way through it.
Right.
I think that can help, you know, a lot more than what people think.
I
But,
actually do agree with
it's
that.
a balance.
It is a
I
balance
think
because
it's a balance.
there's some games that you just can't avoid it, where you're literally playing it for the first time and you don't have time to dedicate to playing it off stream as well. Like what I
1000%,
did
yeah.
for Dragon Age Veilguard. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
disclaimer, I have been a huge Dragon Age fan since Dragon Age Origins. Huge. Like every single one of them I've played multiple times over.
Yeah.
Dragon Age Veilguard came out. I was literally playing a offline playthrough at the exact same time that I was playing an on-stream one. Because
Nice.
I know that some content inside the Dragon Age games in previous times had not been exactly what you would consider TOS friendly. So,
Right, gotcha.
in order to know exactly like when those scenes trigger, you kind of have to have prior
That's
knowledge
useful.
of what you're doing in order to make sure that you protect your own self and your own content from getting a little bit of
Yeah.
a flag on you because, you showed boobies on stream and
Yeah.
that like what everybody does for Baldur's Gate 3.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
Yep.
I know Twitch say like, oh, if it's in a game and you... But I'm like, I don't trust what Twitch says sometimes. So I'm gonna be like, okay, let's maybe not do that then.
Yep.
I
have
mean,
got
there's
an entire
been...
blur function. I've got an entire blur
Oh,
function
really?
for my I have a composite blur for my channel. I
could've done
literally
with
hit
that.
a button and it blurs everything. Yep. It will blur
Okay,
the
I
entire
could-
game.
Could have done with that a couple of times. A couple of times I've needed that and didn't have it, and then I've just had to like quickly
Oh.
switch scenes.
Sweetie, if you need a composite blur, I got you. I got you. I got you. I can help you with that. Tell you where I found it. It's an OBS plugin. I can help with that.
Nice. We'll I'll have a look into that then, just in case.
Yes.
You never know.
You never know what's gonna pop up. Maybe next time you're playing
Right.
Drawy, if something starts to look too much like a pocket rocket versus a rocket, you can just blur the scene.
Oh god.
Just start blurring
Yep.
your own drawings, make it harder.
Yeah. That's a good idea, actually. Yeah, I might do that. Oh god.
Hey, we're gonna do Drawy hard mode.
Right? Just you know, if you squint your eyes, you might be able to see what it is, but we'll see.
Right. You'll have
We'll
people
see.
guessing like bush, car, cow, dog, rocket, and it turns out it's a mouse.
Oh god.
Oh man, that's too funny. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. We've asked a lot of the bigger questions thus far. We've answered a lot of silly ones. Thanks to Chow and Jess, we've answered a lot of silly ones, and I do appreciate that. You guys have been absolute angels in my chat. Now, for those of you who just came in, I'm going to open this up to you guys as well. Would any of you like to ask Bozzy a question? while we're in this setting?
Lay it on me, chat. Lay it on me. Ask me a
We have
question,
been
but
opening
keep
it
it
up to the
appropriate.
community. Yes. Thought I was already following, but I am now. I love your face, Pam. But yes, we are posting these VODs up to YouTube as much as possible, so I would like to keep them within the YouTube and Twitch guidelines. So if any of you have a question for Bozzy, feel free.
Throw it out there. Throw it out there, chat.
Yes,
Ask me
throw
anything.
it out there.
Within reason.
Within reason. Within reason.
Yeah.
My goodness. Ooh, here's one. If your younger self could see you now, how do you think they would feel about what you're doing currently?
They'd probably be surprised, maybe. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'd say because like I never thought in a million years I'd be able to like just turn a camera on and go live and just I don't know. It's just like because I've always been like the shy guy and the kind of recluse, always a little bit afraid to talk and stuff. So like to see me like just acting silly on camera twice a week. I don't know. I think like younger me would be surprised. That's what I'm doing, but also happy as well. Happy to see me doing it because like I don't know. Because I feel like I've like I said before, I've grown in confidence. So it's sort of getting like that over like a certain like hurdle of getting in my own head about things and stuff. So like yeah, I feel like I've conquered a lot of it, not all of it. By God, not all of it, but
Right.
a lot of it.
That makes sense.
So I
That
think
makes
they'd be
sense.
happy.
Yeah. Young Buds would love how successful he is as a wiener.
As a wiener,
I mean,
I like yeah.
as a wiener.
Okay.
Okay. Here's one that might be a little bit of a thinker,
Okay.
but can be taken in several different directions. So I'm interested to see where this goes. As soon as I can find the question again, because apparently I moved something. Do you have a topic? Can be anything that you're especially passionate about that you don't normally get to discuss on stream.
We alluded to it earlier, but sports, specifically soccer, football, it's something I can talk about in great length, but it also bores the arse off every single person who's listening to me. So I don't do it. I don't do it on stream, but and like I said before, like I have really discuss sports because it can get toxic. But I can talk about sports, specifically football, soccer. So yeah, that's something I could talk about in great depth if I needed to or wanted to.
If you needed to or wanted to. Now, is it the specific sport that makes it toxic, or is it the attitudes that surround specific sports?
It's mainly the fans because like there's so much like rivalry between teams. Like and people have like hot takes and stuff. Like I'm pretty sure I've got hot takes on certain aspects of it. And people just get so defensive and they treat it like life and death.
Oh yeah.
And it just gets ugly so fast. It is literally like talking about politics and things like that. It's like it just divides people and it's exhausting and I don't want to deal with that noise. But yeah, it happens and yeah. Is this the Manchester Liverpool type of thing? That's an aspect of
I mean,
but yeah,
I feel that to a certain level. We have with our football.
Yeah.
which you guys still call it a knockoff, but it's okay. With our football, I live in a state where our football team for the state has never won a Super Bowl.
Okay.
They inch closer all the time, but they never make it there, and we're just like, I saw this meme
one
once that describes my entire state so perfectly, and it and it's basically like on a sheet where you specify your relationship status. Are you single? Are you married? Are you divorced? And then so it labels all those, but then in a box at the very bottom, it says in an abusive relationship with the Detroit Lions.
Yep.
And it's literally every year. My parents both have t-shirts that say, "Come on, Lions, I want at least one Super Bowl before I die." Not even shitting you, they exist. It has been a running joke around the state for years. Do we have referees that screw us over all the time? Yes. Now, for as much as I pay lip service to the go sports ball and pretend like I don't know anything, every Lions fan cried when Stafford won a Super Bowl when he left. No, we did not. We did not cry, to be fair. We were very angry that year. Very angry that year. Because in our minds, he gave up long before he was traded. And when you have a quarterback that gives up, they stop trying.
Yeah.
So when they join another team and then they do something like that, that is not cry. That is betrayal.
Yeah, that's pure anger. Yeah.
That
Yeah,
is
I
anger,
get that.
Diz. That is not not sadness. That was anger. Trust
It's
me.
like the same way like a player that's very good leaves for another team for the money, and then they're absolute dog shit for the other team, and that's so funny. It's the funniest thing
Yep.
in the world. The
Yep.
funniest thing in the world.
and this was something that my mother every year since then has straight up said, I want to see the other team win because I don't want him in the Super Bowl. She will literally root against him in every game he plays in because of how angry he made the
that's so
people in my
funny.
state.
That's so funny. That's
he
another
lost
level
an
of...
entire fan base when he did what he did and made it obvious that he did what he did. He angered an entire state.
Wild.
Mm-hmm.
That's so wild.
But he don't care. It
But
was
I
more
love
money.
that level. I just love that level of like pettiness. Just like, yeah, like anyone he comes up
my
against.
mom is like that all the time. I don't want to see
It's
him
so
in the
funny.
Super Bowl. I don't care if you are the freaking what are they called now? The Washington Commanders? Because for the longest time they didn't actually have a name for the team. They were just the Washington Football League or whatever. I know they didn't have a name for a really long time. Now they finally have one. But my mom was like, I don't care if it is literally the suckiest team in the league. I hope they kick his ass. She is that level of petty with him. She does not care anymore. She's just like, I am so over him. But it's how sports is. I honestly, I do agree with you. It can get very toxic. Very toxic. And I watch it with my own parents. Like when football was on, us three kids went outside. Could we
Yeah.
still hear mom
It's-
screaming at the TV from across the yard? Yes.
Oh, it's so insane. Like so, so this I guess this is a side of me that people don't really know, but it's the switch, and I don't know how it happened, but it's the switch when I'm watching sports.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, like primal state comes out where I'm like, something happens, and I'm screaming, and I'm telling people to like fuck off, and it's insane. Like, and it's because like at the end of the game and it's all over, I'm back to regular Buzz, regular me, but during the game I'm like, I don't know what it is. It's just I can't help it. It's just one of those things. I don't know. I don't know where it comes from. It's insane.
It's definitely a more primal feeling when you get excited about
Right.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like,
And I know none of it matters. Like
Right.
rationally, I'm like, none of this stuff matters. But it
But it's
does
a-
for those like 90 minutes.
right. But it's really good for getting out your aggressions while you're at it.
Yeah.
At the end of the
100%.
game, you feel fantastic. You're just like,
Right.
I've just let out an entire year's worth of work stress in 90 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. I love it though. I just love it. Like
Oh, absolutely.
it's so good.
Absolutely. Like there is so much that you do where it's sometimes screaming at the wall or screaming
Yeah.
at a television set is just the thing you need. But then again, when I was a kid, and I know you mentioned wrestling recently as well.
Yes. Yeah.
I now, mind you, I don't watch it as much now because I don't watch cable TV. But when I was a kid, I watched a lot of it with my dad because my dad was a huge wrestling fan.
Nice.
So I watched a lot of it
Nice.
with my dad, and it was just, they got just as hyped as the friggin' as the people watching football. Like, they were just as hyped for that shit. And I was like, but even as a kid though, watching wrestling, like, I noticed a small bit of difference between me and my parents, because my parents were just
Yeah.
sitting there watching people beat the crap out of one another. Me,
Yeah.
I was paying more attention, and this is where I noticed the real difference with me. I was paying more attention to the fake ass storyline that they were arcing every
Yeah.
freaking episode. That's where my brain stuck. Was the
Yeah.
storyline arc of every single one of these characters that were coming in to fake beat each other up.
Yeah.
That's where
that's-
I was.
And that's the part of it I love. Like that's the part of wrestling that I love. Even though it's like it can be really hammy sometimes, but it's
Oh
like
yeah.
but it's funny. It's like it's almost, but like there's just something. So I've loved wrestling since I was a kid, like a little kid. But I kind of stopped watching it around 2013. I just stopped. I just like I've had enough of this.
Right.
And then I stopped. And then this year I've got back into it, and I'm
Oh?
just like loving it. I'm just loving it so much again because it's just like whether it's like it's the nostalgia aspect or I don't know. I just don't know what it is. But like this year, getting back into it, I'm just like absolutely loving it again. I'm going to the wrestling. I'm actually going to see a house show at the end of August. When I come back from
Cool.
vacation, I'm going to see WWE. It's just
Sweet.
like a dream come true though, because I'm like because like I've never been to one of these shows before. This will be my whole life, so I'll just be like I'm just so excited.
I ended up going to like a small house show back. I ended up getting getting to see like a small house show back like so many years ago,
Mhm.
probably around somewhere between 2010 and 2012.
Yeah.
And one of the only big names that was actually there was Kane. Kane was there.
Oh yeah.
And that was the only one there, but he was the only one I wanted to see. He was the only one I cared about. I was like, fucking let's go.
He was so
Let's
badass.
go. Let's go.
Right.
We shed a tear
So
when we
good.
found out about Terry. You know it.
Oh
who's
right,
Terry?
yeah. It was so
Terry,
insane. Like,
give me more context.
um,
'Cause-
so he's referring to Hulk Hogan.
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah.
seriously. Why
Yeah.
wouldn't you just say that? Why? I don't know his name. I know him as Hulk Hogan. No, I seriously though, yes. With me, Hulk Hogan was Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage were two of my father's biggest like go-tos. He freaking loved these guys. He loved the banter that
Yeah.
they had together and just loved the rivalry tension thing. He loved all that. And
Yeah.
a lot of memories I have with my dad surrounding wrestling were surrounding these two guys, and to find out that one of those people has passed away along with my dad, who is no longer
Yeah.
with us. Part of me went, there goes some of those memories along with him. But part of me also said, well, maybe dad can meet him now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's a nice
it
way of
was
looking at it.
it was a bittersweet one for me, because there's so many memories tied to so many different things that I do here. And so it's definitely a whole bittersweet thing for me. So
Yeah.
that
Oh,
one
totally,
was
yeah.
that one was a day.
Yeah. Oh, I can imagine. But yeah, it's a really nice way of looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, those guys, they were just like larger than life back then, right? Like just so like nothing anyone had ever. This is what I was talking about. Like when Hulk Hogan passed last week, I was like yeah, despite his like controversies and all that stuff, like that's
Right.
he put wrestling on the map. Like he was so that's how
did.
big he was. He put wrestling on the map. Wrestling wouldn't exist the way it does today if it wasn't for him. Like he is wrestling. Like he is like culturally wrestling is started with
Right.
him. I know it was around before him, but it became big with him.
Oh, 100%.
Just so sad,
Yeah, and when it
But,
came to different things that surrounded it, like there were people before Hulk Hogan that were in it that I didn't know about, like Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. His father was also a wrestler.
Rocky Maivia,
That one,
Rocky Johnson, yeah.
one of them. But
Was it Rocky Johnson?
Dwayne The Rock
Anyway,
Johnson,
yeah.
his father
Yeah.
was also a wrestler. I think he was before Hogan's time. Or at the
I think so,
he
yeah.
was towards the beginning of Hogan's time. But he was never somebody
Yeah.
I ever heard of as a child, even though as a child, I think it was still towards the end of, or maybe it was just prior to my reign, or prior to Hogan's thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just
Yeah.
prior to my
Yeah.
time watching it, but I still never even heard of it.
Yeah, that's it. Just a lot of those guys like before
Right.
Hogan, just sort of
Yeah.
kind of almost forgotten unless you know
Mhm.
a lot,
Right. Unless you're really into the history of it, you didn't really hear about them at all. And
Yeah.
it was just the way that it was.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah.
But oh yeah, it was nutty to find out just how many of them I had no idea. And my dad like had his favorites. Like his whole thing, his favorite wrestler of all time, and you will probably laugh when you hear this name. Do you remember a woman by the name of China?
Yes.
My dad's
yes.
all-time favorite. I looked at him one day and said, "Dad, she could break you in half." He's like, "I'd be all right with it. She could punch me in the face and I would apologize." And I was just like,
God damn, fuck.
He's all-time favorite of his. I wanted Diz.
I'd be all right with it.
Diz would too. Diz would too. I don't even want to know, Diz. I don't even want to know. Oh my god. But yeah, no,
Oh.
that's my dad's all-time favorite. Like, and I was just like, yeah, thank you, Chow. Thank you, Chow. But then, like, we played those wrestling games with my dad. We did all of that stuff. We sat down every freaking week and listened to the commentators to the point where we knew the commentators' names just by hearing who was talking. Like, we knew who it was.
Yeah.
Like, I grew up watching Eddie Guerrero, freaking
Mhm.
so many of them that are long gone now. What was his name? I thought Eddie Guerrero, but then there was another one that I thought of too, but I can't remember his name to save my life right now. He was another one
Salsa
that
Gear?
he I was gonna say this one died young.
Oh, okay. Oh, so like was it
Yeah,
like
this
Chris Benoit? Chris
that
Benoit? Was it
one,
him?
that
Yeah,
one.
Chris Benoit. Yeah, a wild one. Yeah,
That one was that I grew up with Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit. I saw the beginning of Rey Mysterio in the 619.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
I saw the beginning of I saw towards the end of the original Stingray until his return
Yeah.
not too terribly long ago.
No,
CM Punk
no,
is
really
still a
wasn't.
favorite of mine.
Yeah, yeah.
CM
same.
Punk is
Me
still a
too.
favorite of mine. And I'm sorry, guys. I know I am rambling like a mofo right now, but this is just memory heaven for me right now.
So, like, my era.
Watch parties, Fuzzy. Watch parties in our future here.
I mean, maybe. Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking maybe.
I'll freaking
So,
get the
like, who's
popcorn,
around?
dude. At the
I'm trying
time,
to think
it was
who was around when I started watching. I'm thinking like so like it was probably like the late 90s was when I started watching it. So like
yep.
it would have been there.
We're
Like,
about the same
like
age.
the Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin,
Hardy
Rikishi,
Boys.
like the Hardys,
Rikishi.
yeah, Dudleys,
Big Show
Edge
was
and
still there.
Christian.
Dudley was there. Yep.
Yeah, Gangrel,
Which one?
the Road Dogg, Billy Gunn.
Yup. Yup.
Um,
Kurt
Bobby
Angle
Lashley.
was a big thing back then.
Kurt Angle. Like I
Uh,
remember John Cena's debut, and he's retiring now.
Yes.
Like, it's wild.
yes!
It's wild.
Oh,
Like
it was.
it's so wild.
And then who else debuted at that time? No, it wasn't debut, but there was a lot of Undertaker and Kane drama back then.
Oh
And
yeah,
Paul Bearer.
yeah, so much Paul Bearer, yeah.
So
Oh,
much
God.
back then. It was
So
it was such a wild time. But back then though, I remember there being a lot of like behind the scenes bullshit storylines going on at the exact same time, and I'm just like, of course,
Yeah.
that's what my brain zoned in on, was like, okay, how is this scenario going to come out this week? I'm eager to know. And of course, it's all through the freaking teleprompter. So I'm like, sweet,
Yeah.
let's go. Like, but then you just get that, you sit there and you get so jacked to watch these people
Right?
beat the shit out of each other that I'm like, dude,
Right? It's
I don't
it's just so good.
right.
And like I
Ugh.
feel like I think I can't remember the reason why I stopped watching it like back in like 2012 like I think it was literally just because like it felt stale at that time, and it might have just been like a small they were in or something. I don't know, but I just
Right.
kind of like stopped and never went back to it until
Yeah.
this year. And I'm like, and the only reason I started watching it this year was literally because I saw a tweet about John Cena turning heel. And I was like, holy shit! Like he's the biggest babyface in the business. Like what they've turned him heel. I was like, I've got to see this, and it just sucked me back in. I'm like, I'm stuck in there now. I'm stuck in it. Sorry, go on.
Correct me on what the terminology is on turning heel.
So he's gone from a good guy to a bad guy. That's basically what it all is.
Oh wait, what?
So he's a villain now. Yeah. So he
No
was like a
shot.
good guy for like 20 years. Yeah.
With all the movies he's been in, has he had time to wrestle in the last 20 years?
Well, yeah, true. I mean, he's been kind of away for the past few years, I think.
Right.
But yeah.
They they
it's
made him
wild.
into a villain
So
now?
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what drew me back. I was like, shit, this is a cool idea.
I mean, to do a character, I've seen it done before. Where they
Yeah.
turn some relatively good people into just the biggest dickhead on the planet. But when I always thought of John Cena's character back in the day, like they did it with Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle used to be
Yeah.
a really big good guy character. And then suddenly
Yeah.
they flipped his script and it just went straight
That's
asshole
right.
run.
Yeah.
And he just
Yeah.
ran with it and it kept going. But like there's so many of them that you know that happened with. And where they
Right.
just went the other way and it sucked people right back into the character again. Like, oh, character is developing in a different way. Let's see how this turns out. But
Yeah.
like it just like I didn't see him more of a good John Cena as more of a good guy back in the day. I saw him more as the WWE troll, if you will. Like he would poke fun at people more than he would save the day, you know?
Yeah. So that's kind of how he started, yeah. But then they just turned him into this like superhero, like just all for the kids kind of thing. Like around about until this year, I suppose. Like he's just being this like kind of like Hulk, but for the modern era.
Hi, Shermie. How you doing?
But like, yeah, I don't know. Like they just turned it on its head. But I just found it really interesting.
That would be interesting to see. I might have to start looking into like some of the start watching some of the newer stuff because I am slightly invested right now in a way I didn't think I would be at this again. So I'm sitting here going like,
Let's see what's going on. No, it's worth
Right.
it. It's okay. It's pretty good. It's just it's one of those things that I watch. It's not because like I think it's the best thing in the world, but I
Right.
just think it's like it just allows me to switch off for a couple of hours, and it's like it tickles that like childhood wonder again, and I'm like, okay, I can just sort of like suspend me disbelief a little bit, and I can just like just enjoy it for and then back to reality.
right.
It's nice. It's escapism,
And then maybe I can see what all this I believe in Joe Henry stuff is all about.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. Look into that as well. That's interesting.
Before I met any of the CCs, I didn't know who Joe Henry was. I had no idea. I was like, it's a catchy tune and I'm just gonna play along, but I had no idea who he was. I was like, oh, okay. I'm gonna look it up later and pretend I am not that big of an idiot. And I was like, okay, another world I know nothing about. Welcome to me knowing absolutely nothing about something from my childhood again.
Yeah, it's worth looking into for sure.
I'm gonna have to. I really am. Okay. Let me see. What? Bozzy,
Yes.
this wasn't so bad, was it?
No, it was good. I've enjoyed it. I've
have
enjoyed it
to.
a lot.
This has
been a lot of fun.
this has been fun.
Yeah, I've just yeah, it's cool. It's just really cool. Like I said before, really cool. I love this idea. I love this format, and yeah,
Thank you.
it's gonna be good.
I hope so.
And I'm
I hope
honoured.
so.
I'm honoured to be guest number 2 as well. Like so early on.
I mean,
but
things will improve as they go, and as things start improving and you start doing more stuff too, we could very well bring you back at some point too. I told the same thing to
oh
Diz.
hell yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Told the same thing
I'll
to
be down
Diz.
for
At
that.
some point, we could definitely bring you guys back. As stuff starts to improve and we start adding more stuff to it, because Lord knows this is going to change 7,000 times before I'm done with it anyway.
True.
I mean,
Well,
between the first episode and the second episode, I made 5 changes just to the scenes alone. And that's... But no, this was fun, and I enjoyed having you here, even as my second person in the hot seat. I love everything that
thank
you
you so
put
much.
forward. The love and the amount of work that you put into the stuff that you do. I absolutely love it. It's absolutely fantastic, and I'm pretty sure chat had a really good time with today's. It is definitely, and I don't think I have nearly as much to take out of this one for you too. Our boss, he is very sleepy. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, I am. I am very tired, but I'm happy and I'm pumped that this has like been successful.
Yeah.
I hope I've come across well and come
I think you
as
did
a
a great
good
job.
person.
I think you did a good job.
But yeah, really honoured to be here. And yeah,
I
thank
am
you. Thank you for having me
glad. I am really glad. Yeah, we love Boz. Yes, the once I get the VOD itself all trimmed down and re-edited
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything, we will get it posted back on YouTube. And not only will
Sweet.
I be connecting it to your Twitch link, I will be connecting it to your YouTube account as well,
Oh yeah.
so
Oh,
that
yeah.
people can see all the stuff that you've done. But yes,
Hell yeah.
so
Thank you. Thank you very much.
we are going to miss you. Do enjoy your vacation. Do enjoy your vacation.
Right. That's oh god. Yeah, I just realised like this is the last time I appeared on Twitch. Way.
Yeah.
Oh god, it feels real.
You guys, this is the last time we're gonna see Bozzy for a couple of whole weeks. How does that make you all feel?
I know,
Y'all
right?
better miss him. Y'all better miss this ham on my screen here.
You better behave, chat. Behave while I'm away. Otherwise, Beans will find out.
Oh my goodness, you don't want
Beans.
Beans? Wait, no, I do want Beans coming after me. Anyway, I didn't
Okay,
say that.
this is the portion to be clipped. Just clip this. Future Susan, clip this bit out.
Anyways. Thanks, Aster. It's what I needed. Oh, and Chow. There's gonna be 2 of them now. Anywho, yep, that's what we needed, guys. Thanks, Carl. You see, there are inside thoughts and there are outside thoughts. That was an inside thought coming outside where it didn't need to be. But to give you guys a lowdown on our lineup coming up, okay? One of them is scheduled for July 15th. The lovely Cora Rose in chat is going to be our next contestant in the hot seat. I have not scheduled him yet, but the Silver Fox himself, All the Beans, will also be joining us after Coral. And then after that, we have scheduled a dear friend of mine now, the lovely Onion Dyed, will be after that. I am also looking at a few other people right now. I have another one in the works after that I will leave as a surprise once I have a couple more of these done. But, so we do have exciting ones coming up. We do have exciting ones to get scheduled. I am super excited for all the people that have jumped on board with this and have kind of embraced this whole idea, and I have had so much fun with all of this. I am so glad you guys have been too. And my whole point for this is to allow the communities to get to know their streamers better in a way that they normally wouldn't just by watching a stream. So, and to do it and to paint everybody in the best possible light and to make sure that you guys are seen the way that I know you should be. I love you all. But, my lovely beans, I appreciate all of you. I appreciate the raid today, Mint. I appreciate the gifted subs and all the follows that came today. I appreciate you guys asking Bozzy questions and being such gracious community members to the wonderful Boswell and treating him with such love. I love all of that. You guys have been absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. Thank you, chat. Thanks for all the cool questions and stuff. You got to learn, hopefully you got to learn quite a lot about me. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.